Getting started in just a moment here. Alright, perfect. I do wonder if that's actually working. Well, now I know it is. Gonna get copy strike for this for sure. I don't wanna know, baby. I don't wanna know. Yeah, this is the.
Oh.
Well, that makes me wonder, is Rodalist now streaming? It is. Perfect. Perfect. Hey, how's it going, college boy? Starlit Sky, welcome to the chat. College boys! Any case, what in the world is that black dot on the screen? Why is that? Okay, apparently I put that there. Alright, yes. How are you doing? What's good? It's your boy, Rodalist. The 2 is silent, coming at you live from my room. Discord being dumb right now. Okay, well, see you when you get back.
I'm back. I'm back now.
Okay, well, today joining me is the inevitable Josh Hodgson of the teaser trailer fame that you have all probably seen by this point. And if you haven't, wow, thanks for just joining us anyway for no reason.
It's like, what's wrong with you?
I don't know what's going on, guys. Y'all good? In any case, let me know if the music is too loud. I'm good typing an essay. That's important. That's good to hear. Make sure that you get your studies, as my dad would say. Get your studies in. So I'm going to just test both of the streams, see if they're both running. My personal one is, which is great. Let me close a couple of these pages. Project Armada should be streaming as well. Great.
Project Armada is definitely streaming right now.
Yes. So what I'm doing right now is I'm double streaming Kingdom Hearts. Oh, I see. Starlit is actually streaming on both of my channels, so it's gonna be hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
So I might have to.
There's gonna be more people on the Project Armada channel, I think.
That's true. Probably the only person watching is Starlit on the thing. Thanks for being over there, Kingdom Hearts music. Yeah. Playing some Kingdom Hearts because big fan. I think we might get copy strike for that first song, but thankfully we haven't really started, so I can probably just, if worst case scenario, I can just download the video, cut off that beginning part, and then just jump into it, because the rest of this stuff should be okay. I know Utada is not going to be happy with me playing her music. She's like, how dare you! She'll come directly to my house and smack me with a fly swatter or something. Yeah. Hey, it's good to see you, CRW Gamer. You just drawing? That's a noble pursuit. So, okay, CRW Gamer. Oh, man. Okay, so I gotta figure out how I'm gonna watch both of my stream chats without using Restream, because Restream is not streaming
Starla says, is the confusion to be in both chats? The answer is yes, because there's probably getting more people on the Armada chat.
But people are still gonna be talking on both of them. So that's great. Because that's not, I mean, just because it's harder for me doesn't mean anyone cares. I'm messing around. I love you guys. I love you like a play cousin? Can I use that? Has that been taken by someone? I'm not sure.
What, Child's Play thing?
I love you like a play cousin. Like a child's plaything.
Shut up.
No, you shut up. You did
I
this.
thought of Toy. I was thinking of Toy Story.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, definitely. All right, so I'm gonna try to just.
That strange little man.
I'm gonna do my best part. I'm gonna do the best I can to read your chats. I am always trying to pay attention to what's going on, but it may get a little difficult. So just bear with me while I'm here. There is no Cryo in the chat. He has been fired for the 12th time by Josh Hodgson, and he might come back. Who knows? In any case, thank you all for coming to this Armada project stream, as you can see on there. It's also a VPL. I've decided that we're just going to call it both things, because this is uniquely to do with the game project, and stuff that doesn't have to do with the game project is just going to be VPL. So I'm going to just sort of divide it that way. I'm going to try to do these as often as possible. Maybe every week, but then maybe not. There's also other people on my project, on the team, who will be providing some cool stuff, some content for you guys to look at. So don't worry. We're working very hard. We just can't show you everything at the moment because there's nothing to show. Anyway,
we're getting there. You know, we've at least got a buzz going, so that's a start. You know.
And as you know, all good things start with a buzz.
Indeed.
Alcohol, baby. Anyway.
The B movie.
B movie. All right then. I think this is where you and I part ways.
No, it's no.
Speaking.
No.
No. It can't. It can't be. It can't. Oh, it can. Anyway, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna follow some advice somebody on the Blender forums gave me about doing joints in arms and such things. So it was pretty dope advice. It was all about the way these things bend, and it's what I'm gonna kind of do is I'm gonna create a digital weenus. You know that part of your elbow on the other side of it?
Yeah.
Calm down. No. But that's what I'm gonna be doing.
You gonna make me laugh at that?
Of course I will. I'm a funny guy. How funny? How?
Yeah.
How funny?
I'm sorry. That was mean. Anyway.
What if I just deleted this? Deleted faces. No, that ain't gonna work. And I am under the subdivision surface rules here. Wow. I didn't know how far away that was. Or how close that was, to be honest. So there's some changes that need to be made just on the strength of this alone. I didn't realize how close this was. How much tension it was under, really, is what the word I'm looking for. Better. Alright. What are people saying, if anything?
Oh, Starlet's just mentioning since we have more of a following now, you guys should mod the stuff in YouTube chat like you did on your chat on YouTube, Roddles. That's basically what I've been saying. But I already like, I know, they had like the little moderators things on there, and like, Roddles, I already like. So you're literally the head person, so you were basically a mod by default. So,
right. So you're saying
I didn't
into a mod, or?
I co-run the channel, so I already kind of am. But like,
maybe I should make Starlet a mob. Just finished my shower and jumping onto the stream. Hey, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, Imagination was messaging me just now. How do I join the voice chat? I was like, bro, there's not a voice chat yet.
We're just hanging out in live streams. Hello, everyone. Welcome, friend of the show, Cryogenic Gamer.
I'm everyone's favorite.
Uh-oh.
No, that's me.
The last thing I need is there to be strife on the team. So if you guys are going to do this, I'm going to need you to go somewhere else. One of you will be victorious and survive, the other one will not be, and then we'll just move on, with our lives. That's what I want to do.
Yeah, I'm very sorry for not being here last stream, Rodalis. I was being married, as Tracer would say, so, like, I was
Be
doing that.
married.
Kind of busy.
I just, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good enough excuse, you know? Marital bliss, love, and matrimony, taking precedent over what we're doing here. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook, you know, we're changing the world.
Yeah, you're Mark Zuckerberg. You're like, I'm human person.
I'm human boy. I understand love.
Rodolus is the Mark Zuckerberg of the project. That won't mean anything bad for us later down the line.
Let's not insult Rodolus. Let's not insult Rodolus like that.
Let's not insult the guy who runs all the social media. We don't.
Now, listen here,
that's with me. But anyway.
Now listen here, you unprofessionals. I'm here to read the chat. Now let's see here.
I'm glad to know.
Rodolus, PJ said before hello. Basically, I like chatting. In the Rodolus chat, I heard that about an elbow thing too. Chuckle. Stuff like that.
Okay.
But I don't know about elbows. I said something, and then CRW said, "Our Savior the B movie." So it's great to see it that I'm back where I belong. I'm home. CRW's making fun of me. I love you too, buddy. All right.
It's time to wipe him down because he's home, everybody.
We have 6 people watching on the Armada stream right now, which is the one I'm looking at because that's the one that has a following. So
okay, you don't have to be like that on my channel.
Wait! I was gonna say, Josh, you can be fired right now. You better.
He knows I'm not gonna fire him. He's too useful. No. Anyway.
You're too useful.
Josh, you're our entire marketing team. We can't lose you.
Not yet. Not until we start making money. You know what I'm saying? Really getting in there. You're like that dude from Apple who came from like Pepsi. It's like we need you right now, but pretty soon. Don't sweat.
How much bread you gonna give me? All right, we gotta let you go.
How much money? How much are you costing us right now with your inflammatory statements?
Inflammatory statements.
Inflamed. That's the whole Sonic division of the internet right now. Inflamed. They're all mad about something. I don't know what it is, and it doesn't matter to me personally, but I don't want it.
It's probably something really important, like the fact that Sonic has green eyes.
I mean, you are Speedy. That is true. No one will ever take that away from you. Because no one wants it.
That's right.
Nobody wants it.
That is indeed correct, bitch. He is Speedy.
Alright. If we can just keep that to a minimum on the stream. There are young children and little baby men watching this stream, and the last thing I need is to inflame them as well.
Let's see here. Let's see. PJ said thank you, Cryo, waiting patiently. See, PJ, like any normal person, likes it when the chat's read, Rodolus. This is why you had nobody here last stream.
That's
Not only because I wasn't here, but because no one was reading the chat. I'm important to these streams.
I was reading the chat. There was also a couple people. Don't get too big for your britches.
Also for these last couple streams, I've been like just planning the event ahead of time, so like people know to come here. So
your entire
everybody wants a head pat. You all get head pats. Is that what we want? No, I'm messing up. Can you join? Yes, you can join.
Do you get paid in head pats?
Yeah, If you want to join in, you're more than welcome to. Just
Animagination is going all like, I can join in, right? No, Animagination, you're fired.
No, this is for Americans.
Oh, that's messed up. Because Louisiana used to be France, and if we're gonna go off, no.
Louisiana used to be France. UK used to be Britain. One of it.
Still is. What are you talking about?
I meant U.S.
Shots in the future.
The U.S. will one day be Britain. Like that's
no.
That might be true. I don't know.
Probably buys them.
I'm just gonna sit in this corner.
I'm not messing around. Everything used to be something else. That's the nature of life and change. Okay.
Let's see here. Hi, Animagination.
Welcome, Animagination.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever said.
Yo, how's it going? It's been like a month or some days since I spoke to you last.
That's because I've been busy being stressed out about my results.
Oh, from school?
Gotcha.
Well,
college just started. Just started back up for me. So.
Yep, my college is starting soon.
And
The-
what's it? Starlet was just talking
Sonic
about how he's
Power-
also a college boy. You guys are all colleges.
Sonic Power is saying the Discord link in the description is expired. I don't.
It has really. It's supposed
No,
to be non-expired.
It's okay.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna fix it. Hold on.
Thanks,
Let's see
man.
here.
Now,
well,
Sonic Power's
you
on the
guys are
Armada.
busy.
Huh?
You guys are all busy with like college and school. I still got a week, losers. Let's see. Here.
Well, I'm not going to
Let's
school.
see.
I'm not at work back. I'm not back to work yet. I work at a school. Full disclosure.
Well, I've
College starts on the 9th.
college and 2 jobs technically. 3 jobs if you count the freelance stuff, including Mint. So
I wouldn't count this as a job. I don't think you can put it on your resume just yet. When we're successful, you go ahead. I'll be a reference. I'll be like, yeah, Josh Hodgson was useful. Don't mind his. He's useful. Don't worry about it.
Okay, I don't know why, but I just imagined that.
I'm not sure if we can put it on just yet. That's the following's a myth.
No,
It's
I'm
not
thinking
that's
about-
not the issue, right? You can even, of course, if the project isn't successful, you did help a lot towards it, right? That's the thing. You helped build our following. You helped do a lot of things. Also, you were speedy. You can put that on your resume.
Yeah.
Bitch, I was speedy.
No, it's one of those. It's one of those things where it only makes sense to put it up when it's actually out. Like I get that,
That's all I'm saying. So like,
It is what it is.
You know what? You want to protect yourself. You don't be like, so how did that game turn out? Oh, well,
Everyone died.
no
Wait,
one died.
No, the
thankfully.
people. The people that were working on the project, they all died.
But you're alive. Yeah, well,
Everyone died, and now we're working on the
I
sequel,
was the murderer.
Chaos Endgame.
you see, I did Chaos Endgame. I don't think we're gonna be calling it that. Oh, Tails Endgame. Yeah, no, definitely. Sorry, what's the kid?
Expire
thinking-
never. Max.
I was thinking about what Rhoda
users
said a
no
minute
limit,
ago.
Generating new link right now.
Of Josh being useful. I imagine that being on his tombstone. Josh Hodgson was useful.
That's not
Kinda
great.
messed-
It's not
kinda
great.
messed up.
It is pretty messed up. Okay.
Anyway,
Oh.
also for I'm saving it right now. For
Actually, I shouldn't.
Sonic Prower. I know he, she. I'm not gonna misgender anybody, but like,
Absolutely.
I know they were mentioning that in the comments that the link expired. I just put in a new one, so hopefully that one works.
Well, thank you for doing that. It's important to make sure that people can actually join the server when they want. Now, I thought for certain we put an unexpiring link, but I don't know.
Oh,
Discord
you're
being
okay.
Discord.
You're a male. So yeah, but yeah,
Alright.
just let I can't talk today, but yeah,
It's a
but
new-
the link
it's a
is
new
right there.
development.
I just tested it. Yep, it says I invite you to join. So yeah, we're Gucci.
We Gucci Mane? Are we Gucci Mane though? That's what I need to know.
And we don't.
I don't have an ice cream.
We
cone on
can't
my
not
face.
don't. We're gonna do. All right. Don't worry about it. You don't. You don't have to be a part
So,
of this. You can
Reading
wash
the
your
chat
hands.
like
of
a
it.
good person right now. Let's see
Uh-huh.
here. Who's being married? What said PJ? I was
Wow.
at a wedding last stream. That's why I wasn't here. Tracer said I was being married. I wouldn't expect anything more. Let's see. CRW says, with just seeing the image, this is basically a podcast. This is a very productivity podcast. Like on Rodolus' side, we call them the VPLs. It's not a productivity podcast. It's very productivity live stream, but we're basically a podcast. I use us as a podcast, and I probably will. Talking to future me right now, I will probably be using this very stream as a podcast later when I draw.
As long as it can be helpful. We were useful.
Oh yeah, I love listening to me.
I mean, I do too.
Okay,
which is
wow.
weird. I like to listen to recordings of my own voice.
I mean, I've done
Well, you're
that.
not
I've done
narcissistic
that
at all.
As a voice actor, that'd be kind of weird if you didn't.
I mean,
Um,
I've done. Yeah, I've done that a few times. I've done that a few times. I just always found it funny. Whenever I was always found it funny because there's always like that thing where like you'll have like a person that like if you have that playing and be like, hey, what are you listening to? I'm listening to me. You're listening
Well, I'm
to
listening
your
to me
own.
and
Like,
yeah, like I'm listening to myself. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I'm in top form. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real voice actor guy. I'm a voice boy. It's important
Voice
to
boy.
get it right.
PJ said something about old ladies a while ago. I don't know what that's about. Probably something about him being pro mom. I don't know.
I am pro
let's
mom.
see here.
I am very pro-mother. Mothers, like Mr. T said, treat her right. Treat her right, you know. Mr.
And
T.
PJ also said, watching this parental guidance stream.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. You know what I did? I forgot to do? I haven't actually gotten rid of this stupid... I'm so bad at this. I'm sorry, everybody. You've been watching a slideshow. I've been working on this model this entire time.
Oh.
Oh!
Okay.
That's my bad to
Did you get in the
everyone.
model?
I've been working on it, and I'm like, yeah, this is going pretty good. No one sees it. I'm just listening to us talk. And I guess that makes sense why CRW Gamer was saying what he was saying about it being a podcast. It was just us talking over nothing happening. Sorry. Sorry, so sorry.
James Kelly says no worries.
I hope they didn't. I hope you didn't leak information about the project through the.
I mean, I don't see how a cycle of a bunch of pictures that are outdated, having nothing to do with the current project, are gonna be spoilered. They're like, wow.
It'll be spoiled for the documentary that comes out 5 years from now.
Why would there be a documentary? Are you in talks right now, Cryo? Is that what you're doing? Are you selling us?
I may or may not have been in talks with Netflix and or Sony at this current point in time.
I feel like those were one-sided talks. You were sending
never
emails and they didn't know.
See, I'm the one that told Disney to offer Sony 50-50 so they would take Spider-Man back, so we could put Spider-Man in the documentary. Do you want Tom Holland to be our narrator?
I don't see how that works. How does that make any sense? I'm just
I don't
trying
know.
to
You know
figure
what?
out the logic.
Blame both
get it.
companies.
You blame
It
both?
doesn't,
Well, of course they are. Blame. They want money. That's all they care about.
Both companies are at fault.
Oh.
I swear.
I just thought of something. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find this. Here we go. And ooh, streams. The Sonic Legacy is streaming now too.
Of course
right
they are.
now.
They knew we were going to do this. They're trying to undercut our popularity. I don't know how, but that's what they're doing.
Guys, I thought we were partners. You know what?
The Discord server, go sub them.
You know what? You know what I think is going on? We've got a mole.
We got a mole. I mean, a couple of us do have moles. I do it to keep, like, to look pretty. But you probably talking about
it's great,
Katon, aren't you? He's an inside man. He's done it.
Here's the thing, like,
Please.
we were partners before, and I think they're trying to cut us out of something. I think we should approach them with a 50-50 split on all their viewers and subs.
I feel like since they have way more viewers and subs and Twitter followers, that doesn't
We could
benefit them
split
at all.
50-50.
50-50?
Split it. 50-50.
50% of ours.
We just made to over 1,000. Like, we're getting there.
They get.
Then we'd lose the rights to all the tales.
They're in the multiple thousands. Not trying to say that they're better than us or anything like that. Because
We are going
we're not
to
even
force
doing the
them
same
to
thing.
give us their rights to Sonic the Hedgehog.
They don't. Yes, they should definitely give. Yes, to Celeste, you must give us the rights to Sonic the Hedgehog, the ones that you own,
Absolutely.
that Sega has bequeathed to you. You must give them over. Bequeath. Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said. Don't you even dare. All right, so we're working on Tails right now. It was pointed out to me at one point that Tails' ears are a bit shorter than they were before, and they are kind of short, given the fact that Tails' ears are usually rather long. So I'm going to go ahead and rectify that issue right now.
Oh.
Making them a little bit longer. They don't match the picture.
Okay.
Whatever.
Rodolus, thinking about all this Spider-Man referencing right now. Do you want to see something funny?
I don't think... Yes, I do. I can't look at it, but you can play it, I guess, or put it in the chat.
Okay.
Speaking of chat, let me go over to Armada chat and make... I'm going to make you... Wait, this is not Armada chat. This is my personal chat.
We got about 9. We went up to 9 people on the Armada chat just now.
Lol, Rodolus 2 Mole. Now, Cryo, calm down. Watch. Bequeath. Okay, so let me just switch my accounts over here.
See, I'm a passionate man, PJ. You should know this about me by now. You've known me for over a year. I am screaming, I yell, I do this sort of thing.
Miles Morales live action film. They might do that. They had freaking what's his name?
They could actually do
Simba
that. Yeah.
in Homecoming. What's his name? Donald Glover. He's the uncle.
Yeah.
of Miles Morales in that particular story. So, like, they could do it. And that has nothing to do with any of the Marvel stuff. They could just go, yeah, you know what? We were doing Tom Holland. We're just going to switch over to Miles Morales with, I don't know who they get to play him. Corey?
I don't know why.
Corey in the house.
That would have been such a good opportunity.
I mean, Kyle Masson needs the money.
It would have been a good opportunity.
A good opportunity, you say?
So,
You
if any
put
of you
Miles
guys...
Morales in Far From Home.
Oh, let's see here. If you guys want to see something funny, go into the Armada text chat.
I'm gonna be Armada real quick. I'm gonna make Starlet into a mod, and I'm gonna make Cryo a mod too. No, he already is a mod.
I made him a mod.
And that's the Spider-Man Memorial
I
outside
made Kyle a mod,
23.
yes, so I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
Make Cryo a mod so he can put, because he can't. I don't think he can put. He can't put links in there if he's not a mod already.
Oh, I just put that in the Armada text chat. You want me to put this in the...
Well, obviously, he ain't in the Armada text chat right now. So.
Oh, I see. Never mind. Well, okay. Whenever he does, you just give him that ability, and then it'll be gravy. It'll be straight up gravy. You know what I'm saying? All the gravy, that gravy.
Gravy.
Maybe I
Potatoes!
should go to Armada stream. We're reading your comments in both places. We are streaming in two different places. Cryo, do you have both of them up?
Not both of them up right now. I could do that right now.
Yeah, that way you can see everyone's talking. Because we got 5 people watching on Mike's personal stream, and then you've got 7 on Project Armada. So this stream is actually doing quite well, though I've divided my audience.
We went up to 9 people at one point.
James Kelly, the Blaze dabbing was as silly and entertaining enough. Oh, well, I'm glad that you liked it. Thank you very much, James Kelly. Sorry for reading your comments so late. But, oh, I modded. Cool, says Starlet. So, yeah.
You don't...
EDM
Story
Whiskey
behind
says
blabbing
hi.
days. That's what dabbing blaze is. Blabbing days.
Blabbing
That's
days.
been a thing for ages.
Well, James is just getting in here. He doesn't know about the blabbing days.
Yeah, I know.
Blabbing
They
days
got a
is
lot of lore.
ancient
They
at
got a
this
lot
point.
of... They got a lot of Rotorless 2 lore to
blabbing
brush
days.
up on.
Yeah. Have you seen Blabbing Days, Josh? You have to have by now. She's,
I've seen Dabbing Blaze. I don't know about Blabbing Days.
Yeah, it's Dabbing Blaze. It's just a joke name that Cryo gave it. You can blame him for all the weirdness. I do.
That's...
Works for
People
me.
do that on a daily basis anyway.
I was about to say that's part of that's what you don't pay me for.
Yep.
No, John.
I don't pay any of these people.
Exposure.
Oh my gosh. Can you expose the cash? I think I've heard that one before.
I'm exposing all this invisible money.
Can I get some of this fake money, please? Thank you. Actually, I don't know. I don't want to mess with his ears.
You
right
mean
now.
counterfeit? Sure, I've got plenty.
I'm gonna make it rain Monopoly money in the club.
I'm gonna take it all the way to a country that might accept that because they don't know what real money looks like. That's nowhere.
Canada?
Okay. Oh
Canada?
no.
Canada?
Did you just talk about our neighbors to the north, America Light.
Listen, I'm right
Shout out
next
to
to
Canada, y'all. Free health.
America Light. You know, I remember watching the stream because, of course, I did from where I wasn't there. And not only did I find it hilarious how Tracer mistook Josh for me, but I also found it funny how you're like, the Tracer Pie podcast goes all over the world, and even Canada.
It's a part of the world.
I find it funny. I find it funny the last stream. I think literally just spent the time trying to like talk about his own stuff. Rather
He's
than
just
this.
talking about his podcast. He's starting. It's the Piecast or whatever he's calling it. Cast Pie.
I was talking about interviewing the people in his the people for the thing he technically works for.
Yeah, no, he's gonna. I mean, he's gotta make it work. You gotta hustle. Everyone's gotta hustle. I'm hustling. Look at me hustling. I'm advertising everything that I do, and I'm working on the project right now at the same time.
We all hustle.
Also, PJ Square just said in the Armada stream, I came over to the Armada stream. So.
Oh, well, thank you for being
Oh,
here
yeah.
too.
Let's
Every
see
view
here.
counts.
I gotta.
And we
I gotta
just got the 10. We just got the 10 watching about a minute ago.
Yo!
Oh, sweet.
And a very special thank you to number 10, which is probably, you know.
We
PJ
got a whole
Square.
bunch of people.
And
We got a whole
Nigizzy.
bunch of people saying that to us now. It could be anybody.
It could be anybody. They could just be lurking, trying to see what manner of people we are. You know, they don't want to say anything.
Lurking. Let's see.
I don't think David T. Lurker has been anywhere near what we've been doing since I think the one time he talked to us. So,
Probably
I mean,
forgot
he-
we.
I mean,
Probably
I'm- I mean, he's in the server, so he's definitely aware of us.
No, he knows, but it's like he's in a lot
Probably
of servers.
muted us.
He may have muted the server. We're just gonna talk about David T. Lurker and how he muted the server until he comes out of the shadows and is like, wait!
Get
I
that
did not
David
mute
T
the server.
drama.
Yeah, no. Last thing we need is to start drama with people who could definitely just destroy us with one freaking tweet.
I'm not so. No, he's one of the mods for the SFGHQ Discord server, and they love us to death out there. So I'm not saying nothing.
SFGHQ, they love us. How
Well,
much? How deep is their love?
I'd say tolerate.
I mean, pretty much all of them are rocking with us as far as I can tell. So.
Everyone loves us. Let's see.
Everybody loves me.
Oh, right here. Yes, I know.
Shout out to y'all though. We couldn't do this without you.
Right
I
here.
mean,
Shout out to the people at home. Let's see.
Shout out to all the patrons.
The chat.
also, don't listen to these people. Shout out David T. Lurker.
All right. So
Yeah,
what
I
are you
never
saying?
said nothing bad. I never said nothing bad about David T. Lurker. None of us did.
I know.
Let's see. Are you trying to spread rumors right now? Are you trying to make fake drama? Let's see.
I mean, it's the best kind of drama. No one has to pay for it. I mean, everyone has to pay for it, especially whatever. What were you saying? What is? I'm sorry for disrupting you. You're doing something.
So we're reading the chat right now. I gotta catch up on some of the Rodalist chat. Let's see here. Yes, I know Cryo part of your charm. I'm charming. I'm a charming man. Let's see. Maybe I should go to the Armada stream. Already did. MCU, I don't feel so good, says CRW. And then Animagination said too soon.
Too soon.
It
is too soon in two respects. First of all, we don't know if the MCU is actually going to be hurt by this, and then secondly, it's a wound right now. We don't want to talk about the pain.
We don't want to talk about how we have insider information from Tom Holland himself.
He told us
about how
he called us the other day. He's like, guys, check it out. I'm not Spider-Man anymore.
No.
At the end of the movie, right?
No. Tom Holland literally called us and he's like, guys, I gotta tell you something really important. I'm still Spider-Man, but for Sony only.
Only Sony Spider-Man. So we're gonna redo all of the Spider-Man movies we already did, just with me. So they're gonna replace Tobey Maguire with me. They're gonna replace
Tom Holland is like a real life Spider-Man, but British. I love him.
British Spider-Man, which should
honestly,
exist.
I feel like everyone thought he was American.
I did too. He did a pretty good accent.
Oh yeah.
I was fooled.
As a British myself, I approve.
I'm always
Tom Holland
fooled though. I thought, freaking what's his name? Guy who plays Wolverine. Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, I thought he was American too. And then I thought, I think they're all. And then I'm surprised. I'm like, why can't we get Americans? I'm not like one of those dudes, but it's all like, how come we can't get Americans to play these?
Why can't we get British? What is with all these British people trying to be American superheroes? No.
What about Captain America? Why do we have to outsource that? Wait,
when we have Captain Britain in the MCU, he's gonna be played by friggin' an American actor.
Yeah, he's gonna be played by Robert Downey Jr. He's gonna show up doing his
in the MCU. In the MCU,
yes,
he's
doing
gonna
his
be
Sherlock Holmes his voice. Just randomly there.
If they were to get Captain America, I'm trying to think of something.
Like, I'm just thinking like, what is it? Tom Holland is like, they're gonna remake all the Spider-Man movies with me, word for word, shot for shot. Only I'll be Spider-Man, and I'll be the only cast member that's replaced. So I'll be with like 30-year-old Kristen Dunst, but I'll be Spider-Man.
I'll be Spider-Man. 30-year-old Kristen.
That's an interesting.
Oh,
thing
and Tom
too,
Hardy will be Venom, of course.
Kristen Dunst is like 37 right now. I keep forgetting about that.
Like what? Oh, like Kirsten. Not Kirsten Dunst. Tom Hardy is like Tom Hardy. I'm not gonna say his American accent isn't impressive. It's probably really hard to do. But Tom Holland, I'd say, is better because he's not going around like, "Hey guys,
I'm American.
I'm a reporter.
I'm a reporter. I'm a reporter. I'm walking here." Sorry, what is the chat talking? at the moment, or we just...
CRW said, when did Sony get the rights to Spider-Man? They got it back in 1999 for $7 million.
I thought it was 93 earlier, but yeah.
Sonic Prower says Sony should have let Disney do Peter Parker Spider-Man while they do Spider-Verse. I mean,
they're gonna do whatever they want to make money.
I mean,
so
theoretically,
they'd like to be making all of it.
At the end of the day, they're not gonna give a damn what we think because it's all about, you know.
Yeah, the only thing that they're worried about is if we stop watching it, and then they're gonna think,
well,
oh, you guys don't want to see Tom Holland
that's not
anymore.
What I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that obviously they care about our money.
I'm very concerned about your money.
Yeah, that's just they're a business. That's just how it is.
You stubbed your toe in one of their establishments. I'm sorry. Is your money? Are you okay? Is your money okay, sir? Can I let me check that wallet?
Yeah.
It's a very fine wallet.
Not getting the wallet back.
It was very expensive.
obviously notice.
Is everybody okay?
Obviously notice
Okay,
that Disney and Sony because all can destroy us, but you know it's just how it is.
We are playing their music right now. That is true.
I just thought of freaking what
Kingdom
is it?
Hearts coming out for the Sony PlayStation, and then of course.
I just thought of this like guys, is your money okay, sir? Is your money okay? Hold on, let me check your credit card. All right, let me punch that in and see if it's still there.
All right, it's still working. It's working perfectly fine, sir. Also, we're going to charge a fee for checking your credit card. Just a one-time.
Also,
recurring payment.
also use part of our music. So also use part of our music in the stream. So we're gonna have to throw you a new college loan. And
yeah, just randomly a college loan. Just like, what? Are you? Huh?
I didn't even go to college. Too bad.
Well, you don't have to get a degree to have a college to be in student loan debt, sir.
Right here. I just saw PJ say in the Armada chat. I like he's trying to say McGuire as Spider-Man, but he said McQuire. So I'm just thinking, I'm gonna McQuire your rights to Spider-Man, right?
I'm gonna McQuire your rights.
Oh, bro.
Get McQuired.
You target McQuired. I'm sorry.
And it's like it's not Mig Quire, it's like McQuire.
Like a McDonald's menu. Like, have you ever had the McQuire? It's the best new menu item.
Have you ever had the McGuire? It's like a burger shaped
I can do without the webs in my burger, but you know.
The web burger is the new thing. We're making it out of cobwebs
That
because you'll eat
radioactive-
anything. We covered it in sugar.
You threw a radioactive spider on the grill, you know.
Sugar tastes good. What am I supposed to do about it? Eat less of it. Not gonna happen.
Sugar tastes good when it's radioactive.
There should be a. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, there should be a petition to make Aaron Webber the new Spider-Man.
Why would Aaron Webber? All right.
Get it?
I get it. You.
No. The movie starts up with freaking Aaron Webber just saying to the audience, "Everything is canon."
Aaron Webber is all like, I can't believe you petitioned this. I can't believe you. I mean, it's not even a good joke.
Me and Mega Lego were talking about the whole thing.
I did PR for Sonic for this.
Mega Lego and I were talking about this whole thing yesterday, and we were just thinking, okay, when Deadpool comes into the MCU, if Marvel lost Spider-Man at that point, he just walks into the MCU from his movies, and the Avengers are like, who the hell is this guy? And he goes, I'm your Spider-Man replacement, bitch.
That seems like something that they might say. Alright, scale on the X-axis.
It's like...
We're werewolves, not werewolves.
Mega Lego also said that it'd be amazing if Deadpool was retconned to be Noob Master 69 from Endgame.
Oh my god.
Also, PJ Squared is asking, Rodolus, what exactly are you working on?
I'm currently working on the redesign for our character, our main character, Miles Tails Per Hour, the eponymous character of our game. And right now I'm redoing his design from what we had in our teaser trailer. I'm currently just building him out based on a drawing that was done by our lead concept artist, Katon, Adam Thomas. You might know him on Twitter as. And I'm trying to basically just sort of fit him to the dimensions, make sure that he's kind of designed the same way, and then I'm going to be putting a rig in, and then I'm going to be doing some other controls like his eyes and things like that, later on. But I think today what I'm going to be focusing on is finishing up the head, which means I'm going to be putting on his eyelids and I'm going to be putting in his eyes. They're not really going to have any textures on them yet, but they're going to be ready to go for that. And then I'm going to bring in his rig and start seeing about how he can twist and bend and flex like a real boy. That's the plan for today, and I think I can get that done by about 8 o'clock, starting at 5. So, yeah, it's not going to be a very long stream. I'm trying to keep these streams that we're doing for Project Armada to be a lot shorter, so they're easier to watch and kind of engage with, rather than the 6-hour affairs I used to do on my own channel. Anyway, were there any other comments?
Comments? CRW said before. Well, POW also said McGuire is Spider-Man. Yeah, McGuire. McGuire.
The McGuire's back.
It's a Tobey Maguire. Oh man, if Tobey Maguire, if they brought freaking Tobey Maguire back to Spider-Man 4, you got the McGuire item. It's like a life-size Tobey Maguire shaped hamburger. It's like freaking.
Ew, but I love it. Okay.
And right here, CRW said 0.000000001% of companies actually care about what you think. Yeah, none of them do.
Yeah, they don't. That's just
the
fact.
one. What's the 1% exact? The point.
Yeah, it's not me.
there.
It's not me. It wasn't.
Sega.
That wasn't me dissing nobody.
That means we care. Us.
Sega.
We
And they
care.
care too much, and they care in the wrong ways. And we should stop. We should tell them to stop listening to us and be like all the other companies. Be like people are like Nintendo. They're like, no, we does what Nintendo don't. It's like, but that doesn't help you though. And
We
then
does what Nintendo does.
We does what they don't. That was our whole
We
slogan.
does what they does.
We don't.
We don't, but we does. though.
PJ Squared also asks, ooh, okay. It helps we have a quick overview of what we'll be seeing, thank you.
Oh yeah, no problem.
We already have a little, forgot what I was
What's
saying.
up?
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to my cheeses.
Eat your Cheez-It and come back to us when you're ready.
I'm
Be
still
a
here.
stereotypical nerd. Eat your Cheetos and friggin'
I mean,
whatever.
as long as you're not
G-Fuel.
putting that into a burger, I think it's fine. Keep your Cheetos out of your burgers. That's a message from the American Heart Health Association. Don't put Cheetos
I've never
in the
seen
burger.
Cheetos on burgers. Why would you?
Didn't
Even
Burger
do
King
that.
do something like Cheetos fries or something like that?
I think that was KFC. They have like some sort of a Cheetos situation where
They had mac and Cheetos. They did have mac and Cheetos.
They had a bit of a Cheetos situation.
someone
They
in the
did have
kitchen
mac
was all
and
like,
Cheetos
you know
on
what,
Burger
today I'm
King.
not even
Bad.
going to try. And then they did that. That's what they did. I'm not going to try today. And then they didn't try. And we all had to suffer with that.
And then PJ says here, but companies do spend a lot of money with psychological marketing to reel us in. They're basically telling us what we want.
I mean, yeah.
Well, let me tell you what you want, what you really, really want. You want.
I'm waiting
to buy our game.
I'm still waiting for Sony. You know the perfect. If they decide to continue Tom Holland's Spider-Man with Sony, I want the title of that film, since Spider-Man would technically be going back to the people that own him, right? I want the
Spider-Man Back
name
at
of
Home.
that Spider-Man film to be Spider-Man Too Close to Home.
My days.
I mean, all right then. Good. We've got teeth in the tails. That's the plan. They look a little bit wide. We're gonna work on that. Don't you
We have
worry.
teeth in the tail. Did you
Y'all
say
folks
teeth
at home.
in the
I
tail?
heard, yeah, I
Well,
heard
can need more fangs.
tail. Like,
What
was
did you just
single
say?
tail.
I'm sorry. What did you say,
Or else
Anderson?
can need more fangs.
He needs more fangs. I think he needs more fangs and he needs more pecs. I don't know why I thought I heard you say pecs the first one around. I was all like, Tails doesn't have pectoral muscles. He just has fluff, where all of his muscles should be. It's just hair. You're a miles per hour, Harry.
Miles per hour.
But I can't be a Miles. I'm Harry. Just Harry.
Oh, I get it. Miles per hour.
I get it. That's a system I don't even use in my country. I get it. Oh yeah, thanks. Thanks
See,
for
now we
being
can say it's an
inclusive.
American thing.
I mean, it's not.
Miles
That might
per hour.
That might be what turned a lot of the Japanese audience
Hey.
off to Sonic the Hedgehog. They're like, "How dare you!" I don't know. I think they use maybe.
Oh, like I'm thinking. Okay, there's this foreign concept to you in imagination. We call it pennies.
I mean, we got pennies as well, you know. I think no, it's pence.
I mean, isn't it you guys? I mean, not you guys specific. I'm just saying, like, pennies are like a British thing. They invented that stuff. Pennies. We didn't invent
Fahrenheit.
pennies. We have
And
Fahrenheit.
in my defense, not that it's important, but the pound is worth more than the dollar.
I mean, that's not.
We have
That's
inches.
not the most important thing when you think about it, because usually corporations like it when the money is worth less. It's easier for them to trade it, which is something that I found out today,
Oh,
and it feels
right
bad.
here. See it.
You want to
CRW
devalue your currency.
Is it bad that I go through an existential crisis 5 times a week? Well,
I mean, how many
You're
times
right
before?
by Canada. You can literally drive up there and get free healthcare.
That's a right. That's wait. You go through an existential crisis 5 times a week.
I mean,
that's what it said.
I mean, it's like
How
it's-
many
it's-
times is too many, really?
500. I mean, I have a good 500 times a week.
I go through an existential crisis 8 times a week, twice on Saturdays.
I mean,
I have one every day
I
right
don't.
now.
You having one right now? What triggers it? I don't know. Just
Personally,
breathing
being
in and
real,
we're like,
I don't have an existential crisis ever because I know that everything's fake anyway. So you know, it's
we live in the singular wireless. That's where we live. We live in singular
Single
wireless.
lady.
We live in all the single.
We live in the Matrix.
We live in the
Singular
Matrix.
wireless. So we live in a thing that doesn't even exist.
Oh, guys, speaking of the Matrix, did you guys hear the news that Keanu Reeves is coming back to do another Matrix movie?
I
Yeah.
heard
Doing
that.
that.
Yeah,
That's-
because they
that's
realize
bre-
we can
that's
make more
bre-
money.
That is breathtaking right there.
You're breathtaking.
No, the movie starts off with Keanu, there's like an action scene where Keanu Reeves as Neo literally rips the breath out of one of the friggin' agents.
Breathtaking. I'm gonna lean
Um,
into this stupid joke.
Let's see. Oh, and they're also rebooting Home Alone.
Why would they do
Hey,
that?
Because why
Yeah.
not?
It better have
That's
Macaulay
Disney.
Culkin in it. He better be in there. Just
It's
as
like
the
about
burglar.
40.
No, it's gonna.
This used
it's
to be
gonna
my house, and it's like a horror movie. I used to live
No.
here, and it's just actual Macaulay Culkin, and he's coming in like with a golf club, just trying to get the kid. Like,
Look, I used to be famous.
you can't take that from me. I'm the real Home Alone kid. Like, come on, man, calm down. I'm gonna get you.
No, in a perfect world, Tom Holland is the new Kevin.
No.
You could see Tom
Stop
Holland doing
making
the Home
Tom
Alone
Holland
poster
everything.
face.
Give him a break.
Dude, he's 23.
Tom Holland's everywhere. His career was made thanks to Spider-Man.
I mean,
I mean,
but he's also biologically a grown man. Like that's not gonna.
Well, yeah, but no. Tom Holland may be biologically a grown man, but he still looks like he's 15.
but
Yeah,
mentally,
15, not 8. Macaulay
still
Culkin's
be-
like. Macaulay Culkin was like 10 in the first Home Alone movie.
Okay, I just thought of this. Freaking Tom Holland in a Home Alone film, but it's like set in the MCU, so he's freaking Spider-Man. But it's like Peter Parker,
Oh,
Home Alone,
no.
the burglars show up, and it's
it's
like
Home Alone after the snap because his family's dead. And then, like, the burglars show up and they're trying to steal things from him. And he's trying to defend the house, hoping that his family will come back, but they never do.
that's gonna be that's gonna be like one of the episodes of What If.
Are my family? No, they don't. They never come. Oh, okay. It's just a really sad story. And it's like, it's quirky and fun, but then at the end, you're like, oh no, they're gone for real. They're not coming back. Macaulay Culkin.
I can't wait for the What If episode. What if Spider-Man was still in the MCU?
It's like a meta episode. Like, oh man.
Where are they now?
Someone's not over
Like
it.
it's like Spider-Verse but in real life. They just play him off as being dead, I guess.
Yeah, it's like no, that's what they're gonna do because I remember hearing somewhere that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 I think somebody over at Sony actually said that due to that series getting cut off, they said it ended there because when Spider-Man was fighting the Rhino, he died.
What?
That's so dumb. He got killed by the Rhino. That's what happened.
No, I just like to think that like during that super heroic moment where like during the end of the movie where Spider-Man tries to swing the manhole cover on a Rhino's horn, he just gets friggin' impaled and dies right there after
And
the
they
big.
say he has super strength. That's adorable.
That's the worst way to do that. I'm pretty sure that person wasn't being serious, but it's like, wow, man, that's not even funny. It's like, yeah, we just killed it, and then we canonically he's dead. Because we didn't want to talk. We didn't want to write for him anymore. That was the reason.
Yeah, we just made him useless for no damn reason.
The funny thing that I was thinking about yesterday was like the Venom movie. Like the Amazing Spider-Man franchise still kind of technically exists, but not really, because the series itself was canceled. But the Venom movie was already planned to be the next movie after Amazing Spider-Man 2. But they canceled that series because the MCU started. But the Venom movie was part of the Amazing Spider-Man universe, but now wasn't. But if they bring back Spider-Man, they could technically still continue that franchise. So it's like, it's in this weird limbo state.
Limbo state. The state of limbo, where all residents must learn the limbo and perform it perfectly. Otherwise,
I mean, Sony is still dedicated.
The movie did decently well, so I mean,
it made money.
Eminem being a soundtrack for God's sake.
I mean, it's
like
weird. It's so weird. It's so weird and old school to have a rapper do the song for a movie. It's like, this is the 90s again? What happened? I thought we were done with this.
Hey, shut up. I like that song.
It's a pretty good song, but still.
What song are you talking about?
Venom.
Oh, Venom. Yeah, friggin', I hate that. I hate that song.
I like it.
Like,
you hate everything that I like, and I understand that because, well, you're not a man of culture.
I don't. You think all I know and live and breathe, and that's why I like Spider-Man?
I mean,
Are you talking about the song Venom?
But it just
Are you talking about the song Venom?
See, the reason I don't like Venom is because not because it's a bad movie, but because it was set in California. I hate it.
Nice.
Not everything has to take place in New York. You already got Spider-Man. Let us have something, all right? Jeez. Oh, it needs to all be about the guy in New York. Hey, New York, Milwaukee. No, sometimes things take place in different places. And then they explained it. He came from New York. Y'all couldn't handle him, so he came out here. Well, not here. I don't live in California anymore, but you get what I'm saying.
You're in Maryland.
Maryland, the land of the married people.
That's where the Mary Jane spinoff is gonna take place.
Oh my gosh, that's the worst thing.
Britain, even.
That's the worst
You know what?
thing.
I wouldn't even be surprised if that actually happened. It is Sony. They're making a spin-off of literally everything. They already said that they're...
The Aunt May story, when she used to be a special agent. She worked for Oscorp. That's why they got bad blood. That's where she met Uncle Ben. He's a science man. Didn't he fall out of a plane? I don't know which movie we're referencing anymore.
After we got shot.
He got shot. Hey, y'all.
I mean,
remember when we shot Uncle Ben? Let's do it again.
Sony's already planning spin-offs. Here are all the spin-offs they have planned. They're planning Black Cat, Silver Sable, possibly a team-up film between Black Cat and Silver Sable, Kraven, Morbius, Jackpot, Sinister Six still. And they're also planning, Venom 2. They have a Carnage movie, like, spin-off sort of plan. They're leading up to that. And then you got freaking, what else? The Spider-Verse sequels. And then on top of that, you also have a female-led Spider-Verse film on top of a maybe Spider-Gwen solo film and a Spider-Ham film, possibly also a Spider-Man noir film.
Definitely gonna be a cartoon. I'll watch it.
All of these are currently in the works right now as we speak.
Hey, that means that, what's his name is gonna get some work.
Spider-Man.
Not Spider-Man. Spider-Man be getting work. That's not a problem. I'm talking about Nicolas Cage. I haven't seen him in anything really good. Well, ever, but I haven't seen him in a movie in a while.
Okay, Nicolas Cage has been getting worse since before either of us were even alive.
Like, I'm Nicolas Cage. Remember when I won an Academy Award for... I don't even know what he won it for, but he got one. He's got that. I'm Nicolas Cage. I was, you guys remember? You guys saw Sorcerer's Apprentice? That movie based on a song that nobody heard? Fantasia, you know. Fantasia? Yeah? No? Oh, okay. Why am I even here? Nicolas Cage. Oh.
Disney.
Like,
Declaration of Independence.
like what is it, Spider-Verse? Like, and the weird thing is, the Craven movie, Sony has come out and said, like, months ago, like, that Craven, Spider-Man is going to be in the Craven movie, which makes me think either how, or that they were planning this from the very beginning. Just like, Spider-Man's gonna be in the Craven movie, Marvel will have no idea.
Take that as a
No
no.
idea at all.
Alright.
I'm not kidding. I'm probably gonna start a whole hashtag boycott Sony thing.
Why would you do that?
Well, technically, all
Don't you
not
want to
all
see
of it.
Spider-Verse?
I mean, technically, Disney is the person that like kicked all this off with the whole deal thing, as far as we know.
You should give us
Yeah,
more
no,
money.
boycott
No! I don't want to give you more money.
Hey, do you not want to take this parasitic deal where you share 50% of the profits, making making the whole reason why you did this deal pointless, as well as giving us co-financing rights to all of your Spider-Man films, like Spider-Verse and Venom 2?
Weren't they also promising that they would help pay for these movies? Like, doesn't that offset it in some way? It's not like they were going like, you pay for everything, we get half of the money. It wasn't that.
Yeah,
They
they
have
were
all
also
kinds of
gonna
money
pay
to do that.
for some of it. It was this whole thing's a mess.
And like, I don't particularly care about whether or not they want to make more money because these corporations are all about just making money. So it's not
Disney's
like
already
I'm on
gonna
there.
be a
I'm not
monopoly
on.
in
I'm not on Sony's side here. I don't particularly care. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, you weren't gonna make all of the money in the world? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm so
What is
sorry.
it? Like Disney's
Disney
already
stuff.
like 2 steps away from being a monopoly.
Yeah,
they bought
they're
Sony-
technically illegal, but if they thankfully, I don't think they can. It wouldn't be allowed.
No, it's like Disney just goes, all right,
not-
we're gonna buy Spider-Man, we're gonna buy Sony Pictures, and it's like at that point, I think the U.S. government might be looking at you a little bit funny from that
They'd
point
have to
on.
step in and be like, this is anti. What's the word?
Antitrust.
Antitrust.
This is
there we go.
I thought you were about to say this is the anti.
I'm not gonna lie. Nowadays, current climate, I don't know what's going on with all that.
Well, it's meant to confuse you. See, you don't have a cajillion dollars to spend on, well, anything. So,
Okay, thinking about this, if
I don't have
Disney,
$1,000,000.
if Disney did
I
buy
barely have
Sony
$2,000.
what would they get? Because they'd get Spider-Man. What else would they get? Disney would own the Emoji Movie, and
they'd own every good movie
Oh,
that they
that's
made.
a downgrade.
Did, Sony Animation, they'd own that, I guess. All the movies that they made recently, which was obviously Spider-Man, but then before that they did DreamWorks did the
Smurfs?
Croods. Smurfs, no, Smurfs is some garbage. What else
Do
have
you
they made?
even remember stuff?
I think the one Sony movie that I did see before Spider-Verse that I liked was Surf's Up, because they did it all in like a sound stage where they used an actual camera to kind of catch things up. They're like, oh, the Lion King, we used a digital camera to capture the actions. Like they did that in Surf's Up way before Lion King came out, so it's not even new technology. Of course, they did that for Avatar as well. They just be doing that kind of stuff all the time. What else did they make? Sony Pictures. I can't think of
animation, or
Yeah.
just them.
I guess them at all. Don't they
Okay,
own Fast and the
they-
Furious?
They had a partnership with Funimation for a brief
Do
period.
they have Tron? No, Tron's Disney.
Tron is
Yeah.
owned by Disney. It has been for
Yeah.
a long time. Because it's the Buena Vista film. I think it was always owned by Disney. I don't know.
Wow,
Damn.
what else has Sony done?
Partnered
like-
with Funimation for like a year.
Oh yeah, I know
Funimation.
that they have something related to Funimation.
Oh, hey, what's going on? Mega, welcome.
Oh,
It's good.
You heard Spider-Man and joined the chat. But like,
I just got the email notification that you guys were live, and I'm like, I'm gonna finish this Chrono Trigger episode and then join you guys.
Well, that's
So
Oh,
here I
well,
am.
it's a good thing you're here because as we established last night in a call that everyone's gonna need context for, if you're not here for a VPL for any reason, Rodel is gonna send a hitman after you. I mean, of course, he only said that for me specifically.
Yeah, exactly. It's just for you,
Just
not for
right.
me, not for
I'm gonna
Josh,
send
not for anyone else.
Jimmy
Just-
Two
just
Toes,
you,
and he's gonna muss you up your hair. He's gonna give you a haircut.
No, Don't touch my luscious locks.
Sandy punch fists.
You're gonna get man get a haircut.
man.
$20,000.
No, we're
Josh,
literally.
Josh, you don't even know. If you cut my hair, that's the worst thing you could do to a cryo such as myself. My hair, I work too hard on this stuff.
We're
Even
literally
that's
gonna have to
not-
strap
I
him
feel like
onto.
it hit me too extreme. I'm gonna be like $20,000 for a damn haircut.
We're literally gonna have to strap him to a chair and Thor Ragnarok style. Just.
No! What are you doing?
Yep. Any case,
You owe me $20,000, kid.
Control E. What's it called?
Oh.
Yeah.
Zero Neo says, "Hey guys, I'm a bit late. I was in a party." Hey, Zero.
Welcome.
At least one of us was socializing.
Yeah. Good.
Hey, I can socialize.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, everyone can do socialization, sure. No one's saying that you couldn't. I don't know why you even brought it up, Cryo. I just didn't want anyone to say I couldn't do it, you know? I just wanted to feel like, you know...
I don't know.
I love it. That's what you think when I sound like. It's like, I wanted to bring it up. I just didn't feel like it. You know, I just like, gobble-goo, I'm walking here.
I'm walking here!
Bippity-boppity.
But I'm walking!
here!
I'm walking!
I don't know why I made
I'm
you sound like
talking.
for a second there.
Meow!
I got a parasite.
I got a parasite.
I'm here to talk about coils.
I would go to the hospital, but they will not take me back in after last time. It's not my fault.
I don't know.
Concrete jungle where dreams are made of.
I blame. It wasn't my fault. I was bad in the hospital. I blame the symbiote. As the
Yeah,
man
it
say it.
It made me into a really bigoted individual. I wasn't expecting all of the things that came out of my mouth to come out of my mouth the way they did.
Alright.
Including lobster guts.
No,
To all the 10 people watching, bro.
No. You know what I want to see right now? I want to see, like, Tom Hardy's Venom, only he doesn't turn, like, he turns into Venom and everything, like, just full-on Venom, but instead of being all, like, action-focused and everything, he just turns into Venom, and Venom's, like, the super racist, friggin'
I didn't
mustache.
want to see that. I mean, it's a funny joke, but I don't think I'd actually want to see that acting.
Well, I don't want to see it, but it's funny to imagine, like, not Rotalist, Venom, just,
I
like,
wouldn't do
showing up and he's just walking around, being, like,
man.
the worst human being imaginable.
I'm the least racist person
Donald
you'll
Trump,
ever
right?
meet.
I was gonna say he's Donald Trump.
No. I don't want to get I don't want to get political or nothing.
Yeah.
So we won't.
Yet you always say that goyles aren't real. You don't want to
they're
get
not
political,
real.
Rotal. That's a lie.
That's not a political statement. It's a statement of fact. It's like saying the Earth is
Political
round.
statement.
It's like, how dare you say that in my presence?
Wait,
Earth is round.
Did you say it's like saying the Earth is round, as in saying that the Earth is not round?
No, I'm saying it's not. I'm stating a fact. It's not a political
Oh.
statement, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Now,
the Earth is round.
I mean, it's a cylinder, obviously round and flat at the same time.
it's like these. I was gonna say like these people saying the Earth is flat. No, the Earth is a sphere. Excuse me, you're both incorrect. It's elliptical.
It's an elliptical orbit. It's actually
Well,
the way
yeah.
you said it made me
Yeah,
think of
it's
it.
like-
The
it's like
way
more
you
of a-
said
it's
it
like more of a
made me
ladder
think-
I
you made me
remember
think of like an elliptical, like the stair climber. It's an elliptical. It's an actual piece of equipment for exercise.
Dude, I remember seeing a thing on like Facebook or something
Guys.
on the Flat Earth Society, and they were talking about they had members
We don't know.
all around the globe.
Oh, yep.
The jokes write themselves.
All right, what were you saying?
Oh no, the Earth is the shape of a donut.
It is the shape of a donut.
There we go.
The jelly-filled donut.
A donut hole. You know the donut hole?
See, no,
That's
the
the-
Earth's core.
that's
That's
the
the
center.
jelly.
Yeah, the center of the
It's
Earth's
like-
made of jelly.
It's orange because like that apricot jelly.
Yeah, it's really hot jelly. Like someone's been leaving this donut in the sun for a very long time. It's kind of
Literally.
irresponsible.
Doesn't
Hello?
even qualify as donut anymore. You try to you put in your mouth, you're gonna explode
I
immediately.
mean, it's a little bit too big for putting into your
Because
mouth.
magma.
I'm just gonna say.
Uh,
No, man.
Right here.
Hot lava is a government conspiracy. You can go ahead and touch it. It's perfectly fine.
Lava's a government conspiracy.
Yep.
the- It's a government conspiracy made by the liberals.
Okay, no, you know what that does
No,
make me think
no,
of?
no.
No, you see in the 2020 presidential election, everyone just goes up on stage and they're like, I will bring Spider-Man back into the MCU.
And he'll win.
And they win. All right, let's
You're
see here.
Robert Downey Jr.
Least
2020.
racist, but still racist.
Yeah.
Yes, Cryo. That's exact. No, CRW Gamer. That's how it works. Let's see here. What else?
Really?
Hey guys. Okay, that's Zero Neos. He's hanging out in this stream. Okay. Cool.
I don't know what right here. I don't know what CRW said. A cryo. There's more. Oh dear God. Oh, there's more. You mean that? Oh yeah. There's more cryos out there. I'm a special case. I killed the other ones, so I'm the only one that remains.
Oh no.
What?
Yeah, Carl kills people. I'm not gonna do that to him.
Don't be killing Cryo. That's against the law.
It's
Also-
only okay to mortally injure somebody.
Oh,
it's
hey,
only
you guys wanna see-
it's only okay to kill a 50th of them. Okay.
Hang on. A 50th? That's a small number. It is a small number, relatively speaking. I
It's
want to show you
illegal
guys
Foley
something.
murder
Though.
somebody.
Off
you
their
would-
Sounds like
finger,
black
it's
man, though.
okay.
If you would
As long
just...
as like a one septillionth.
Wait. You gotta.
I want to show everyone something. Hey, everybody, be quiet. Be quiet. Check out. Hey! All right. I want to show you something. Something that Animatic, our one of our lead programmers, is working on. We're doing some stuff with the game engine right now, and pretty soon we're going to have an in-house version of the thing for testing of the actual build. So nothing that we're going to release to the public just yet. But I wanted to show you guys a little bit of what we're working on regarding the engine. If I could do that in just a second here. But apparently none of that is working, which is great. But hang on. Just hang on. It's a pretty cool little animation of movement in our engine. If I could find it, then I would definitely show it to you. And I will. In just a second.
This is gonna be a Armada Project stream exclusive.
Exclusive. You have to be here and then come back and watch it later. Either you're here now, or you watch it later.
Yeah, we're not totally recording this for you to watch it at a later date or anything.
Yeah, like you can see it whenever you want. Also, why in the world can I not share my screen? That's absurd. It's absurd. All right.
Rudderless,
What's up?
you do realize the screen is black, right?
I know it's black because I stopped sharing
Okay.
one thing. I'm going to be sharing something else. I'm going to share my browser.
I'm getting Sonic Heroes flashbacks right now.
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Don't worry
Okay,
a little ahead about it.
Okay, I saw Tack User here in the chat for a second, and I thought it was you, like your profile picture for a second. I know it's Emily Moore. I legit thought that was your old Jonathan Wynn profile picture. Let's see. Tack User says, "Hey guys, Sony here. We will buy the MCU."
There you go.
They'll try.
There you go. Stop.
Oh, there it is. All right. So it's kind of small because I don't know what happened. Anyway, I think I'm just seeing it as the size of the thing. Can I just make that? There we go. All right. So this is
We got extra light. There we go.
so this is an earlier version of the model. I don't know if you guys can see this animation, but I'm gonna play it.
Oh no, you can see it. It's looking good on the screen.
Who's moving? Okay, great. So this is
we
just
got
a little.
we got extra light from it too.
Hey, great. Extra light.
It's looking great.
Extra light.
Oh, great. Yeah, so this is just like a little, I guess that's the run cycle for right now. All this stuff is still subject to change.
Maximum Edition says, "Hello, I haven't seen much of this project, but I'm already hyped for it. Good luck, peeps."
Hey, thanks.
Thank you.
So yeah, that's a little bit of an animation that we're working on in our in Unity right now. Figured I'd show that to you because I just saw it right now and I thought that was pretty sick. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump back to the actual, the stream in progress. Just wanted to show you guys that because I thought it would be cool. Where the heck is the browser? Turn that off. Okay. So yeah, I'm currently working on a new version of the model So it's gonna look way different
Oh
than that.
wow,
in the
we went
end.
up to 14. We went up to 14 people right after that. So there we go.
Yeah, all
in
you
business.
gotta do is show people results.
Now, wait, Rodolus, wait. Combining this stream and your own stream, does this mean you've beaten Katon?
I mean, maybe yes. In any case, let's see here. Tack
Twitter
user.
followers absolutely got him beat by like 400 something followers.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Tack User, and promising to buy the MCU. We'll see what you can. we're looking forward to you doing that. It's gonna be sick.
We will lobby for you, sir.
I mean,
Absolutely.
Sure, it's not a government
So
thing.
if you want to help me buy the MCU, donate to my Patreon.
Well, it is now. I don't know.
Welcome, Keanu. Also, thanks for joining.
So, just a small conversation. I watched it. What would you say, Grab?
I was gonna say CRW said, "Can we have a Discord spelling bee?"
Discord.
DISPORD.
I don't even know what that means.
A
I feel like
spelling
someone's
bee.
gonna be outed as a non-speller. Someone's gonna get in
You
trouble.
never did that in middle school 150 years ago.
So what? You 150 years old, dog? Anyway.
I'm 150 years old. Well, at least I look like it. But
No, Josh, you're at least 37.
oh yeah, yeah, I was
Right.
Tracer
So
Matt.
I'm gonna head out.
Tracer Matt. I'm
See
like
you guys. Have fun. Bye. Peace.
Get out of my stream! No, thanks for stopping by. Take care.
No, he already left. Why do you say bye to people after they leave?
I can't see that he left. I thought he was still here.
You can you
Oh.
hear that he left? You don't have the sound mix.
I don't
See,
hear that
Maxim
sound. I'm listening to the dulcet tones of Nicole playing me Kingdom Hearts music.
CRW Gamer says, have you guys not seen Call Me Carson? It's hilarious. I've seen Call Me Carson. I like his stuff.
I don't even know who it is.
I
I
know
guess
who
not.
he is. I don't. But I know Maxim Editions also added. I do want to say, off what I have seen, you guys have some seriously solid stuff so far. Props.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
man. That means the world to us, for real. Like,
It does. Letting people, putting out the good word. People are appreciating it and responding to it.
people like y'all are the reason we're still doing it. So,
People
like
like
you.
us. They really like us.
And also, the promise of getting at least $10 on my Patreon. No, I'm kidding. I'm absolutely.
Thank
I don't think we ever set that up, did we?
We didn't because we don't. Like, first of all, we don't have a Patreon because there's no reason to have one right now. Not in the show.
Yeah.
And then, like, even if we did
Not
have
yet.
one,
We're not yet. We're getting there. But not yet.
we've considered it. But we're also
Yeah.
thinking about it in a way that, like, what is the value at this point? I mean, I guess if you want to sit and talk to us, waffle on about random and strange topics, you can come and do that. But is that worth money? Is the question. So,
I was about to say we have a Armada text chat in the server. You can do that with us for free.
Okay. No, we can
Doesn't
find
cost
out
a
how much. No, we can find out how much money it's worth by looking at all of us, add our net worth together.
oh, nothing. So,
CRW Gamer says I haven't opened Discord in a week. I'm scared to see what's there. Well, you should open it so you can be in our server more, my guy.
don't worry about it. You don't have to see what's in there. It's perfectly fine. It's all up to snuff. I promise.
I love this Maximum Edition guy. He said, I want to make a Sonic fan game myself at some point, so seeing people like you doing this good already is kind of inspiring, to be honest.
Oh, thank you.
That is
Makes
that
us
is-
feel all warm and fuzzy.
that is it. I mean, you have no idea how happy that makes us. Honestly,
That's pretty
that
good.
is awesome.
That's pretty good. It's pretty great.
Tech
Pretty
user
dumb.
here said, I'm not sure if you or your team have played with it, but have you tried to implement a squash and stretch function to the rig?
There's a squash and stretch function, I guess, in the original rig for this model. It's in the tails, so when you grab them on the left or the like, you can't see this, so I can't show it to you. I mean, I can bring him in. Just a second. Hang on. We're gonna bring in the old tails model real
Oh.
quick.
Zero Neos also says, if Disney owns Fox, I mean the Trash Man is going to be in the MCU.
He can save
let's
the
see.
day. He can be like the sidekick for Captain Marvel.
Right now, I'm imagining.
No, it's like what's your superpower? I eat garbage.
I eat garbage. And you can't get
And
rid
what
of
do
me.
you
I'm also
do?
indestructible.
That's it. I just eat garbage.
Right here, I'm just imagining Maximum right here. He's like, you guys are really inspiring. You guys are great. And then you show us, we show them the old Tails model. He's like, oh God, get it off screen.
It's not that bad, Cryo. I mean, seriously. It's,
Honestly,
honestly,
it isn't. Honestly, it isn't. But we're glad. Honestly, it isn't. But we're we're really proud of the one that popped that we put up in the trailer because like Jiggly King did an awesome job animating everyone, including myself. Did a good job there.
Yeah, you had to include yourself, you friggin' narcissist.
I included you. I
Did you?
included you.
Did you talk about Cryo? Because I don't think Cryo.
I said
Even helped.
everybody.
Okay.
I said everybody.
You're
You
including everybody.
you have to name drop everybody. I'll go to the credits of
Come on,
Endgame,
Crowley,
just like
you want me to fire you?
Mike and everyone else.
Thanks everyone for helped. Thank you all for helping. And then it just has Kevin Feige's name at the top, producer, and then everyone else. Thanks for helping.
No, it's like you like massive full text takes up the entire screen, and then it's just like and everyone else in like 12 fonts at the bottom parentheses.
72 font for Kevin. Everybody else. Thank you all for coming. Thanks for being a part. Your paychecks are in the mail. That's all you need.
Oh, Tails body. I thought that said Tom Hardy for a second.
Nope, I did not name the model Tom Hardy. Not this time around. Anyway,
dang it.
No, we don't want to spoil the fact.
Oh, dang, we don't have Venom Tails in this universe.
There's no Venom Tails.
No, I just said we didn't want to spoil the fact that Tom Hardy was voicing Tails in this game. Just trying to hide it.
Anyway, this is our old Tails model, the one that we're using. There's some issues going on with his materials. Obviously,
this is the old Tails model. Yes.
This is the one that you guys saw in the teaser trailer.
Yeah, this is the one we saw in the teaser trailer. The one you saw before that was like the one of the
one that I'm currently
original.
working on. The Mark II is what I'm calling him. Well, he's not Mark II. He's just version 2. But yeah, no. So that's
Tails Mark II.
Tails Mark II.
And of course, shout out to Jiggly King for animating.
Just for animating it finally. Not gonna throw any shade. I'm kidding. Jiggly King's a great guy.
Yeah.
The shade is already thrown.
Shout out to Jiggly King, man. You rock.
Any case, I want to show you what I'm talking about.
He said the old one still looked amazing too, which is.
Oh no, it's.
I mean, it's
not
flattering
bad.
too. I mean, it was good. It wasn't bad at all, honestly.
It's
It's
not
just
bad. It just doesn't look as good.
well, that's a lot to say at this point, considering I
Well,
still
the
haven't
other one,
finished the new one.
So, for those that don't know, we were working on this. We've been working on this for a good year and a half before we even put the trailer out.
2 years.
So yeah, this is the
I'm still relatively.
sloshing
I'm still
stretch
relatively.
that I have implemented at this point. Obviously, I've turned down his subdivision surface, but this is kind of like how I've made it able. The animators can animate him using these different little points and arrows, and if I make it invisible, if I go to the X-ray, and then of course I make the invisible bones visible, I have used bendy bones to do squash and stretch. And it's a pretty useful tool for that sort of thing. It kind of at one point it did not actually translate over to Unity very well, but I think it's kind of better now because in that animation that you guys saw, it's the same rig that this thing has, and his tails seem to have a lot of life in them even still. So if I were to share, just a second here. So I bring back that browser clip here. You can still see
that's.
you can still see, where's that? Ooh, did I close it? I shouldn't have. No, here it is, still here. So yeah, you can still see his tails are a little stiffer than I'd absolutely like them to be, but we can always change that. Music actually kind of fits.
I'm hearing
like the tails walking across.
Silly old turd.
Well, I'm gonna go off now. It's getting pretty late.
Alright, have a good night. But yeah, thanks for stopping
Through
by.
time zones.
Have a good night, bro.
There are these guys who are literally trying to make a singular time zone for the planet, And they're like, yo, man, let's just do all one time zone for every place. So if it's midnight for you, it's midnight all over the planet, but then also it's day for people who are outside. I don't like the idea personally because it doesn't make any sense. It makes it harder for me to actually figure out.
See, for some people, day is night and night is day. It just depends. If people perfectly out like the friggin' equator or whatever, like if they're in the middle of the planet, who cares? It's always
if day is night and night is day, then I guess it's the night.
How do you deal with animating your model at 60 FPS while it's lagging? I tried doing it, but the final animation ended up looking very jittery. Well, here's the thing. I don't actually think we're animating at this point at 30 FPS. Our our target right now is 30 frames per second, though I feel like it could change in the future. Like, once I get some real animators on the project. We have animators, like Jiggly King. Josh was just talking about him. But...
yeah, I literally shouted him out like twice.
Yes, you did. You did chat. You did. I know.
But our entire marketing team, he likes shouting people out.
He just shouts. He shouts. He stands on the top of a table and goes like, "Yo, shout out!" No, I'm messing around. I'm kidding with you, Josh. We appreciate
shout out to
what
Josh
you do.
Hodgson.
Oh, that's me. Hey, no. No. What I was gonna say was we're targeting 30 frames per second in our animations. We don't have like any dedicated animators besides Jiggly King who actually do anything. So it's kind of, and he's very busy right now. He just got back into school. He's not back into school. He went back to college for the year or something like that. So it's gonna be a while before we get steady animations. So I'm gonna be doing them. So I don't think we're gonna be doing 60 frames per second for a while. Probably not even for our demo.
I mean, is it safe for me? Is it safe for me to say like we're definitely have like tryouts? Is it safe for me to say that?
That's perfectly safe. It's an open, like it's on
like
our Discord server. We have an open channel for tryouts for animation. That's what I want.
Yeah.
I want
so like we definitely
got.
don't need. You know what I mean? So like, we don't want Rose and all this himself. You know.
Yes, you do. You want me to do everything by my... I'm kidding with you. Let me take the animation down. So, yeah, it's currently not at 60 frames per second. It's a 30 frame per second animation. It could be changed. This was actually made by one of our animators who left the project. His name was, He didn't die. He's alive. What's his name again? He called himself Tesla Menagerie, but he changed his name recently. I think it's his actual name, because he's trying to be more professional or whatever. I'm just trying to remember. What is the guy's name? It's something. He's got a name, and I'll tell you about it later.
This is... imagine that in the credits for something. It's like, modeled by some guy with a name. I don't know.
A dude with a name. It's very important. But I can't remember his name. It's something.
That's kind of a problem. Maximum
No, he
Edition
left.
says... Oh, he left. Oh, yeah. Oh, he left. Okay, never mind then. But Maximum Edition said, "I am but a simpleton who wants to make a Rush style fan game." There's nothing wrong with that, honestly. Like if you got the right people to work on it, you know.
I'm still trying to find the right people to work. No, I'm kidding.
We love you too, Roto.
I already think we're all perfect.
I mean, that's true. You are all perfect. You're perfect.
Yeah, I'm everyone's favorite guy. He's everyone's favorite Raichu or Spyro, whatever he is.
Spyro True.
He's Spyro Sonichu.
No, let's not.
That's like a really
as Animagination would say, can we don't?
Rodolus is everyone's favorite robot.
I am your favorite robot. I am the favorite robot.
And then there's No, I'm kidding. and then there's no, that's kind of messed up. And then there's Tracer.
Yup.
I'm already
can we have Spyro True fan art now?
No. Who's asking? First of all, will you pay for it? That's the real question. Like, I don't want to do this and be left in lurch because I don't want to do it at all. But if I do this, I will be compensated for my torture.
Is Spyro gonna model? Is Rodolus gonna model?
Why do you ask those questions like the answer is gonna be yes or something?
It'll be
like
yes. It'll be yes someday.
Someday, I'll have a model of Sonic son of Spyrachu. Anyway.
Son of Spyrachu.
Son of Spyrachu.
That is like a match made in hell.
The depths.
Match made
I think
in hell.
probably the 8th or 9th ring. I don't think
It's
there
like
are
it's
9
the
rings.
it's like the 90th circle of hell.
Okay. So now that we've defined exactly the terms of making that thing that's not going to get made, I think we can move on. I think the world
In
now
other
knows. In other news,
I'm gonna start a channel called Shrek the Rock Johnson. What? Zero W Gamer said I'm starting a channel called Shrek the Rock Johnson.
all right, well, follow your dreams. It's good to have those, I guess.
That is, yeah,
As crazy and fetid as they are, follow your dreams. Hey,
We got another leg. There we go. We're at 6.
look at us, man. Getting liked.
We're popular.
I've never been popular. How do we do
Not
this?
even in high school.
We
Everyone
famous,
hates
y'all.
me.
We
Now they'll see. Now
Anyway.
Jake will see his high school bully. Rodel is just like, they'll
I don't
see.
have
They'll all see.
They'll all see that I was the true. I should have
I
gotten
was the
picked for
truth.
Stella or whatever. No, not Stella. What's his name?
Stella.
I should have been playing. I
No,
should
wait,
have
I
played
was-
Benvolio.
Friend like me, or not friend like me. This is friend and me. Is this technically copyrighted, or is this like Kingdom Hearts? So there's like a weird like.
I don't know. It's not probably called a friend in me, therefore it's different. I don't know how copyright law works. Can you tell? Anyway, I hope they don't, because when you play the video game, this plays all the like ad nauseum. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together, see it through, cause you've got a friend in me. You got
Don't
a friend in me.
I'm kidding. Let's acting like we have money.
Some of the folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, big and strong too, maybe, but none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy, and as the years go by, our friendship will never die.
Hopefully,
You're
Abuse.
gonna see it's our destiny.
props.
Yeah, you got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
He sees no problem with Spyrachu.
What?
Where can I commission you, Rotom?
Someone asking about Spyrachu right now? You trying to get that Spyrachu come, mate? You trying to get that, bro? Trying to get that Spyrachu, though?
And then CRW says it will make the ultimate Shrek compilation. I messed up my own joke.
You gotta sing everything. Sing every comment in a friend in me.
You don't have
No.
to. You really don't.
No,
I
won't.
veto Cryo's suggestion. As though you were ever going to follow it. Okay.
That's messed up.
When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you. Unless you don't have money, in which case you gotta go back home, kid. Sorry.
You gonna die.
No. Why you gotta be all macabre? What's going on, man? What's good, man? You good?
Thick Yiga Boy says Spyro, you thick.
Thick Yiga boy.
No, wait, no. All caps. Spyro, you thick.
Spyro, you thick though. I mean, he's a thick. He's got 4 legs. He's got to hold up all that that weight, that dragon scale. You know what I'm saying?
How to lose half your audience in
Yeah,
30
sorry,
seconds.
everybody. I wasn't. I'm not really mean.
I know.
Did they leave though? Is that what happened? I'm sorry.
What?
Please come back.
No,
I
I'm
didn't mean-
joking. I'm joking. If they, I'm joking. I don't think they're going
Well, if they
anywhere.
leave, I blame you. No, I'm messing around. Okay.
Spyro Dragon says, "Heck yeah, man! My thighs can't be beat." What the?
Oh, Lord. What? Did someone rename themselves as
We're
Spyro Dragon?
averaging like 10 views right now. I don't think they're going nowhere.
Well, thank you all once again for coming out, checking out this wonderful model that we're making here. This is our Tails model for the video game Tails Adventure Armada.
Oh, TAC user said here. Did you try hiring Clint Eastwood?
Voice Tails.
He told us to get off his lawn. So I think we burned a few bridges with Clint. He's not coming back onto the project. Let's try hiring.
Then again, old dragons are. Who is this guy?
I don't know. You brought him in.
That's why
Spyro.
I didn't bring this guy in.
Try hiring Clint Eastwood. That's great.
Thank you, boy. That's why we're fire. True that, says Thick Eagle Boy. I don't know. Welcome to our stream, though, by the way. It's so glad.
Absolutely.
We're so
You
glad
like
to
us.
see you.
You like us, therefore you're cool.
I mean, that's the only stipulation
Yeah.
for continued existence.
We're not even trying. I like that. We didn't even try to like. Yeah, you like us, therefore.
That's all I need to know. You are here. That's all I need to know. Now, are his ears too big? I don't know.
Says you know who I am.
I probably do.
Yeah, I see like literally no info on his YouTube page, so I don't know. But
Many of the people who follow me on YouTube don't actually have information on their page, which is perfectly fine. I'm not trying to say nothing.
So are you trying to say that you're followed by a bunch of nobodies? That's
No.
insulting your.
I don't
Shut
understand
up,
why you didn't
Cryo.
go there, Cryo.
don't listen to this dude, Cryo.
You've got zero skin in the game because, of course, you don't even upload to your
No, I
YouTube.
have zero skin in the game.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
never heard
yeah,
that
you're
term
all
before?
muscle. You're all.
No, I've never actually heard that.
Skin in the game. You've never heard it. Alright, well,
Nope.
let me introduce you to a term. Skin in the game implies that you have a stake. Something matters to you. That's what skin in the
Yeah.
game means.
Man,
Or like a
see?
dog in this fight, that kind of stuff. Even though we don't fight dogs and I don't condone the fighting of dogs. Or dog fighting. Any of that kind of stuff. We don't believe in animal abuse around here, unless it's fake animals like Tails, in which case he'll probably take damage. But no real foxes will be harmed in the making of this game. What do you mean, Tails is not a real fox? I'm sorry to tell you this.
Oh, yeah,
I
foxes-
hate that it
yeah,
had
fox-
to be me.
Oh, yeah, foxes have two tails and have 300 IQs. You know?
And they can fly and talk English or Japanese or whatever language you happen
They
to
can
require them to
literally,
speak.
they can literally fly. They can literally fly using their tails. You ever heard of that?
Yeah, flying foxes. Duh.
Yeah, it's
Magical
biology.
kids
It's biology, man.
It's biology, dog. I mean, what are you trying to say? You trying to say I'm stupid? Huh? You trying to say that I took the blue pill? No, dude, I'm woke.
I had a good education.
I had a great education. I
Two
had
plus
straight
two
Fs.
equals 6. I know that.
Straight Fs, man, in biology. And you know what they say. A is for awful, B is for bad, C is for coming along, D is for doing fine.
See, T's for coming along. That's great.
D is for always
D is
winning.
for D is for dang.
D is for doing fine. No, I wish I could claim credit for that joke. I can't. It came from the Beverly Hillbillies, I believe. If anyone here watched that show, kudos to you for also watching an old show as a young child, because that's all that was on TV. That's okay, no one else watched it. Fine, whatever. I'm alone.
I watched Beverly Hillbillies. You're old, but not that old, guy.
This is a
I
story
watched-
about
I
a
watched-
man named Jim. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
What is-
I'm liking this like mid 2000s action music happening.
This is gummy ship music, I think.
We've developed a pretty interesting audience. They've had a whole conversation about Spyro being thick.
Oh, they have. Well, that's important. I mean, you know,
Is
you
that-
gotta let these
is
people...
that really what the stream has devolved into? If it has, I'm
Like Shrek is
perfectly fine with that.
literally the last two comments are Shrek is probs thicker than all of us. This flaming sheet count. Maybe. No way, my dude. He can't be me. No one can. So
Wait,
that's-
what?
he is for extreme.
I don't know who's Flaming Sheep is.
I don't know what's going on, but I love our audience.
Oh, unless you're talking about
We got a
Spyro.
very interesting fan base going.
Yeah, no, definitely. Cryo probably invited all the people who like Spyro. It's his favorite game, as in, you know, he likes Spyro. Cryo,
Spyro
don't
is
you like
not
Spyro?
my favorite game franchise.
It's not?
It's not my favorite game franchise, but Spyro 2 is the first game I ever played.
For those that want context, his Discord profile right now is literally Spyro.
Picture of Spyro the Dragon. You'll have to join our Discord server to find out more about Cryo's love of Spyro. The Discord link is down below in the description. That's how you hustle.
Exactly. We got tryouts because if you
want to be an animator on the project, an animator or a modeler, not a voice actor, which everyone seems to want to do.
Not yet. We're good.
It's a little too early to start recruiting more people for that.
Because we got quite a bit of voice actors that were interested in the product. We're gonna get there.
And thank you for your interest once again. No shade.
Yeah.
We love you. We want you to be around. We want you to hang out and join us on our adventure, our Tales adventure, if you will.
Armada.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to go the whole way. I mean,
It's funny.
You go 90 and I come 10.
You don't go the whole 100?
You overzealous. Anyway.
I've never actually seen that movie, but I have seen that clip.
Maximum Edition said I left for a bit. What the heck did I come back to?
I don't know. What did you last see? What have you heard? It's all lies, I tell you. All lies.
This is Maximum. This is we can't get like this anyway. So so I mean, if the discourse is by any chance annoying, don't let that deter you from wanting to play this game.
We're great guys. Trust us.
Trust us, you guys. We're really just normal guys. Just regular Joes.
Yeah.
Regular.
I love to go Maximum Edition. No way.
You don't have to be regular. We're just saying, eat your fiber, and you will be.
Who is this Spyro Dragon guy? He came back to the hottest guy around me, and he said, "It's not annoying. I'm just confused. It's good that it's not. It's good that it's not annoying. But yeah, it's just
you're not allowed to be annoyed. No, I'm kidding. You can be.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to be.
Why is a Spyro here? I don't know.
Why is Spyro here? He's the actual Spyro Dragon.
Yeah, it's like the actual friggin' Spyro the Dragon character came in.
I just gained sentience from a video game cartridge, and now I'm wreaking havoc upon all of the Earth.
PlayStation.
Remember that? Okay. Hey, y'all remember the PlayStation? It's like, aren't you on the PlayStation 4? No! They leave us behind every generation. I can only be on the one that's currently got my games in it. Or like...
I do not know of this PlayStation. That's not Spyro's voice.
I do not know of this PlayStation. But if
I do not know of this PlayStation.
The station of play? What is that? There we go. There's his eyes. Move this back a little bit. I used to use a lattice to do this, but it's a lot easier just to shape it.
Zero Neo's just said here, hey Cryo, when is the trash fight going to happen? What trash fight?
A Crash Bandicoot. I'm a Crash Bandicoot fan, don't Mr. Maximum Edition.
Don't you try to out-Crash Bandicoot me. You will be destroyed. Alright, so clearly Tails is not the same size as this model that I put here. This is the Tails Cube, by the way. It is our metric for all things in the game. How big they are is based on how big Tails is, and that is how big Tails is meant to be in our game. It's rather small when you look at it. I mean, if you were to try to put Tails, even the version that we have over here, into Source Filmmaker, he'd be microscopic. But that's just because there's no reason to build him large, I don't think, at least. So our game is going to have, like, a really small asset.
Canonically, Tails is only supposed to be, like 2'7".
And you know how we feel about canon. Yeah. We haven't paid attention to it once at all. Once this entire time. So I need to make his bangs here, but I can't do that really until I've got him in his head finished. So it's kind of done here. I got his teeth, I made his tongue, I made his eyelids, and I made his eyeball. Not eyeballs, he doesn't have eyeballs. No Sonic character actually could have eyeballs. When you think about it, look how big this is. If you were going off the circumference of this thing based on this little arc in between, his head would actually not, his eyes would not fit inside of his head at all. It would be like, It'd be like massive spheres.
Oh, I forgot Zero was apparently trying to talk to Cryo. He said, "Hey Cryo, when our trash fight is going to happen? You
I
promised
already
me a
asked him
trash
that.
fight yes-" Oh, you did?
I already
Never
asked him that, and then he said you promised me a trash fight yesterday. When did I promise you that? I feel like you're making up truths.
The design reminds me a bit of what he looked like in Mobius 30 years later, back in the Archie was around. Yeah, a little bit. I think it's the goggles. Anytime you put goggles on Tails, you can't escape that. Especially this new version of him has a scarf, which I think is probably what Katon, our concept art director, was even going for. Because I know he had a scarf. In Sonic Boom, he also has like goggles and his little utility belt or whatever. But for specifically the Archie 30 years later arc had him with a scarf. If you look at any of those pictures, I didn't ask Katon where his inspirations came from, but I can definitely see what you're talking about, Maximum. I can see I'm picking up what you're putting down. Don't you worry. I got you. We got you. You've been got by us. We have that. So I think I'm going to make his goggles a separate object and put them on later. What theme is this? I like this theme.
Oh, CRW's back.
Hey,
CRW has returned.
I have.
You keep talking about this Tails guy. Who is he? I've never heard of him.
Well, this guy, freaking CRW, I don't know, like, what you're doing right now with the Thick Giga Boy and the Spyro thing, but it's great.
Oh, it was him he was doing that? I think.
I'd imagine so. That's what I
usually
think.
does that kind of stuff. He changes his profile information and just does stuff, so. Thick Giga Boy. I know he was Thick Giga Boy at one point before. We remember. I think we were even playing video games, or we were playing like Zelda on stream.
Dang,
Sometimes
CRW, how you gonna troll our stream?
He's chaotic neutral. He does whatever. He's his own man.
And then he just says, "Oh shit, a dragon. Well, time for lunch. Spyro, come here." I'm just reading the chat. Spyro,
right,
come
then.
here. So
Get in my belly. I made a reference. You guys get that one? Anyway.
Get in my belly.
Get in my belly. I don't know what the heck that was. Okay, so let's see.
Get in my belly.
Get in my belly. Diddy! Get in my belly. No, that's not right. That's all wrong.
It's absolutely not right.
That's not right. Let's try something here. Digging this music though. I'm gonna always do Kingdom Hearts music. It's pretty awesome. I don't even know what level this is anymore at all.
Spyro says, "No way, man. I eat chumps like you for breakfast."
Is that?
You eat chumps for breakfast.
Is that really? When did we go to Ariel or Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 3? I do not remember that. That must be just the music that plays when you use her as a summon. Because I'm like, there is no Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, that's the Kingdom Hearts 3 soundtrack?
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't used Kingdom Hearts Atlantica in a long time.
Oh, he
Kingdom
said,
Hearts.
Maxim Edition said, "Just join your Discord, by the way. I'm
Hey.
one of Gorillaz's pals. I can't
Cool.
speak today, but yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, shout out to him too.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Gorilla.
we have a partnership with his server as well.
We out here doing partnerships, you know, man. We willing, we dealing. You see how I'm feeling? Yeah. Anyway.
We are. What is the OW gamer? Now I don't want your meat, just your skin. No, get over. What?
Okay.
What
I
is?
don't want your meat, just your skin. That's absurd. That sounds like something I would say. Are we sure that he's not me?
CRW's role was confirmed.
Probably is.
It's like me from the future.
Me from the future. Yeah, probably.
Trying something here. If it it doesn't work, we'll just Control Z until it goes away. But I'm trying to make that little split in his tails that we see.
Pyro, if you don't, he's like a popular guy. How interesting. I mean, he's got nothing on me. Okay, come on now. You're not about to ruin our partnerships. Hell no.
Don't do it. We don't have any friends for real. It's all a lie.
We have no real friends.
We actually hate each other.
Oh my goodness, can you, I mean, you know how that poem, like, how do I love thee, let me count the ways, except it's the opposite. How do I hate thee?
Like, how do I hate thee?
Absolutely.
Let me count the ways.
And on the flower, it's I love you not, I love you not, I love you not, and I always win. It's perfect. That's gonna
Yes. It is lit.
We're just a bunch of angry internet boys. You know how those are. Just
Absolutely.
toxic mansplainers? I don't know what I'm talking about anymore.
I just heard mansplainers and toxic.
That's all you need- that's
Oh,
all you need to
speaking
hear.
of which, old Maxie just joined the server, and we got that old buddy bot to get him that Friends of the Armada role. Welcome
Yep,
to the
thank you very much, buddy bot. You'll never respond to me, and that's
server,
perfectly
Maxie.
fine.
You rock, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody who joins our server, we are very appreciative of your arrival. It means a lot to us that you would take time out of your day to come and hang out with us.
Absolutely.
Check us out, see what we're about, and then we get to talk to you. It's a whole big thing. And it's all a good feeling right now, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's hating on nobody. Ain't nobody got beef with nobody. It's like the beginning of the Warriors. So something is gonna go bad. But right now, it's all good. Can you count, sucker? No? Okay. I took it too far. I killed it. I'm sorry.
Didn't know you had TNH and Lou on your team. Nice. We do have them. Yes, we do have them on.
Oh,
Shout
yeah,
out to them.
thanks. Yes. Shout out for to Tailsy, our music.
Him.
For sourcing all the best talent we could possibly get. That I didn't even think about any of this stuff. He's just like, oh, I've just been talking to these random people on Twitter. Like they want to join. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. It's been like a real adventure, you know.
It really has.
A new venture, la la, as they say.
New venture, la la.
La la.
That's Perfect Chaos's theme, right?
Yes, Perfect Chaos's theme is new venture. Life starts on a sunny day. Let's feel our ocean breath. We are cruising over the sea. Get ready for a new venture, la la. Chaos.
A new venture, hiya.
Hiya, Teria.
Teria.
Control.
This is weird. It had the same number. What if I just do a little,
Sonic Rush Adventure, world's greatest game?
I mean, it's I haven't actually finished it, so I can't say anything.
Not nostalgic anymore. Kind of upsetting.
What's up?
It was like all dead silent for a second there.
You know, happens sometimes. There's our lulls in the conversation. Don't listen to Luan as much, but TNH has some great stuff. He does. He really does. Have you checked out Maximum Edition? Have you checked out his most recent song, but have you checked out Blue Ridge Zone? He made a song specifically for one of the levels that is going to be appearing in our game. So you should check it out if you haven't heard it already. I can
He put it out roughly around the same time that the trailer came out.
Same day. Day and date.
Exactly.
We planned all that, man. We was like, all right, boys, we going in. We going in, and we got out the...
Goyles?
Goys, we going in.
Goys?
Alright, gonna go ahead and... Wait. How did that get approved? I didn't hit yes. Oh, whatever. Alright, so back to work. Yeah, so like, no, I was gonna go get this song, actually. True. Orless 2, if you want, I can lend you my Jack Nicholson head so you can play with... as Tails starring in The Shining. I wouldn't be opposed to that, actually, Tack User. It's not a bad idea. We could have, like, Jack Nicholson as a random enemy type that just sort of appears from behind the corner and go like, here's Johnny! And then just, like, it chases you. And then all of a sudden the level just becomes a hallway from the Overlook Hotel. You're just trying to get away. And there's blood just chasing after you.
Oh,
Think
right
about
here.
Stanley Kubrick as Sonic. Stanley Kubrick's Sonic, yes.
Frickin', what is it? Right here. I don't know. Are you reading this in the Discord?
Found it. Sounds great. Yeah, definitely, Max. It's good music. Okay, I'm not reading the Discord.
Right.
People typing
I
in Discord?
I will read the chat. I'm not reading. I thought you were reading something off of the Discord first.
I was reading the YouTube. I was talking to Tax User because he was we're kind of
Oh,
neglecting him over there in my thing. Sorry,
I
man.
haven't seen anything from him. Is he saying stuff?
Yeah, he was just talking. He was saying like Stanley Kubrick's Sonic.
Oh.
If you check out my my YouTube channel, currently we Tack User, we're on 2 different channels. We're dual streaming again, but it's not through restream because there was issues. But I got my my personal one, my Roadless 2 YouTube is where you are, and then the other one's on Tales Adventure Armada's YouTube, and I can share that in this. I don't know.
Oh, right here, friggin' the Spyro dude here says, "Who's this Sonic guy? Sounds like a real loser if you ask me."
A real loser. Actually.
It depends. It depends on who you ask. Some people really like Sonic. Some people don't like him at all. Some people only just like him because he's a meme. And I don't know how that happened. Mario's not a friggin' meme. How did Sonic become a meme? Maybe because he's too self-serious in the games that they make. Not Nintendo, but Sega's all like...
Mario's meme sometimes.
Oh, sometimes, yeah. Of course, other characters like Luigi is definitely a meme. Inescapably. I'm a Luigi, you know. Help, Luigi.
Who's better, Sonic or Mario?
That's a loaded question. I don't think we're gonna get an answer here on this particular stream. But I do like Mario's games more recently, more than Sonic's, unfortunately. But that has to do with management and game design. Character-wise, I like Sonic. Of course, that's just because I don't know. It's just personally for me, there's like more to him. Like Mario's, I think, intentionally minimalist storytelling style is good for what they do as platformers, but there's no lore to bathe in or get into or be really invested in. It's just like, yeah, Mario, and then you just play Mario and you beat Bowser, and that's it. And then Nintendo's looking at you like, what do you want? It's a freaking game. Stop asking for more, darn it. And of course, Sonic
there's some like weirdos on the internet that try to come up with their own things. You know, that's just because it's the internet.
I mean, you know, that's the internet. But then, like, Sonic has asked for it. Like, you know, back in the 90s when they first came out as a video game, they're like, also, we're going to do a TV show and a comic series, 2 TV shows, actually, and a comic book series. And then we're going to make a freaking theme park in Australia featuring all of these things. We're going to have, like, a massive campaign because we're just going to try to build it up and build it up and build it up. And because of that, there's so many different versions of Sonic, so many different lores and parts of the fandom. It's all split. Everyone's everywhere with that kind of stuff, and it is kind of chaotic.
And none of them know what they want, which that's okay.
They know what they don't really know.
Either way, if it wasn't for that series, we wouldn't have this game. So
that's true. We'd have to make our own game, and can you imagine us trying to make our own game? You wouldn't even know who we were until the game came out, which is probably how it's supposed to be. Maybe we shouldn't have told you nothing. Anyway, we are here now,
maybe
living in the present.
everything.
Sparrow's been talking all this trash in the comments. Now he's like, "Hey, Roto Man, you guys sound cool. Mind telling me what you bros are doing here?" Even though he's been like in the comments for the last little minute.
Yeah, hey, how are you? Yeah, it's the same guy, no. I don't know if I like that very much. That doesn't look very good. I don't know if I like that.
Let's see here. Hey, Cryo, when are you going to do a cover of I Like Goyles? I don't know if I ever will. Not my type of song, honestly.
I like Paris in the summer.
I like boy.
PJ's back.
What? Okay. Welcome back, PJ.
And Maximum said, I'll always love Sonic Forces and no one will convince me not to.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's great. Hey, good for you, man.
I'm going to say, man, listen, you're entitled to that opinion. It's okay.
Cryo has a problem with anyone who has an opinion that differs from his own, so just ignore him.
I mean, I personally don't dislike it, but I feel like it could have been better.
It could have been better. I think everyone knows that. Even people who did like it, and they know.
And you know, it's okay for me to mention, but I think interestingly enough, I think a specific part in Forces is allegedly part of the reason this game came to being in the first place.
I mean, that's not.
Is it safe for me to say that?
That's safe.
Is that not? That's not true. Dang it.
I mean, it's not the impetus for my involvement, but definitely the.
Not for your involvement, obviously. We had a different person that was.
Yeah, we don't really have to get into that, but yeah. So
yeah, we're not going to get into that. It's a whole different story. But
oh, give me dollars and I will tell.
No, we're not.
not for the money, all the money. Not for all the money. Maybe
all for the money we don't have. Forces could have been better, but it wasn't a burning pile of trash, like most people say. I personally agree. I feel like it wasn't like I didn't consider it anything to really. I mean, there was some things that I was kind of iffy about, but like, I mean, there's also.
I was all like, this game is $39.99. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Why is it so cheap?
Yeah, I know. Also, I mean, I don't care what nobody says. I actually do like the soundtrack for that game as well.
Usually, people like the soundtrack for Sonic games. That's not even a special thing. They usually do a good job on the soundtracks.
I mean, I personally don't like the Forces soundtrack, but you know, anytime we talk about Forces, I kind of go into this sort of a rage-induced trance.
Well, you can go back there, Cryo. Nobody asked you. I'm messing around. I give Cryo guff, but it's all for fun and jokes.
Yeah, I feel like we need to make this clear. We're just clowning with each other. Like we can't get like this anyway. So like this is just how we are to each other.
It's
we just give each other smack.
Oh, all the smack. I'm coming in here with both hands open. Like, all right, smack time. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's pretty
smack time all day.
Pretty dull that I said that.
Right here. You guys aren't keeping up with the chat, guys. Come on.
I've been keeping up with the chat.
Bubsy joined in here. Forces was mediocre at best, in my opinion, not worse than 06. I also like the soundtrack in Forces. Fire asked a question no one read or answered. Let's see. Oh, wait, up here. Roto Man talking about if you want to do... Or no, he said some other stuff. Sonic Forces. Wait. Are we talking about that blue dude from the 90s that tried to act cool?
We're talking about that blue dude from the 90s who was cool.
Bubsy talking about you're talking about Sonic, that rip off of me?
Yeah, sure, the rip off of you, Bubsy. Everyone knows that Sega bit off Bubsy. That's who they were competing with.
You know,
Acclaim Studios.
What could possibly go wrong?
Besides everything.
I've always. Yeah. Besides everything. Yeah.
Can y'all tell he a voice actor? He pretty good. He sounds just like him. A platformer game without any platforms.
Aren't these game designers wonderful?
Sorry, I had to. But
you know, apparently the same dude, or not even dude. The person that voiced Bubsy is the voice actor of Rouge from Sonic Adventure 2.
I can hear that.
Yeah, me too. That's actually kind of impressive, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and apply the mirror modifier to Tails' head for a little bit while we work on his little hair things, because they're missing currently. What time is it right now? Okay, we got time. We got an hour left. Though we'll go into overtime if we have to. I mean, I say 3 hours, but it's not like a thing that's set in stone. I only do that to make sure that I'm not burning myself out. And there's other things I need to do this evening anyway. Because, I'm trying to have a life outside of working on this. Well, actually, no, it's about the project.
Wait, you mean you have a life?
I've been working on it. It's been work in progress. If only life were as easy as making models, right?
It's been going on, you know.
It's been going on. It's been happening. Haven't done anything to slow that particular part, huh? Yeah. I'm alive.
You know, life's a work in progress.
Life's a work in progress. You never know
It's-
what you're gonna get.
That's
when
gonna
about
be our
to
next. That's gonna be our next game. Except that's already a game that exists. But
The story of a boy named Cryo Boy.
Cryo Boy?
wait, that's gonna be the next game we work on. Cryo Boy.
Cryo Boy.
Wait, tell me
Cryo Wolf.
tell me about that Cryo Boy.
Cryo Boy. The story of a boy who lived on the internet. Was born there, actually, in the shape of a Pikachu. We're gonna have to get the rights from Nintendo on this one, but trust me, it'll be worth it, you guys.
Please don't sue us, Nintendo.
They won't sue us if we buy the rights. If they'll
True.
sell it. If they don't sell it to us, then we'll take it. But if they do, then we won't get sued. That's how that works, right? It's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. Of course, if all they ask for is money, then I guess we're in trouble either way, isn't it? We ain't got none.
I like how the chat over here. It's like it's these people talking. There's like these people genuine that are genuinely like, oh man, we love what you're doing. And then after that we have Bubsy talking about play my latest game, Bubsy Paul's on fire.
I've heard of it. I'm not gonna do that though, Bubsy. I think you had your chance and the world decided. I was a fan of the Crush 40 music. I got introduced to their sound from one of the edgier games. One of the Shadow the Hedgehog games, to be specific. I see.
All hail Shadow.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. No relation.
The Hedgehog. I'm Sonic.
It's like
Hedgehog.
Faker of the century.
You the biggest faker I'd ever done seen, bro. What, do you even lift, bro? Like, neither do you. That's true. I don't have arms. Like, for real. They're just tubes attached to my body.
I can flip buses. Take that.
Shadow can flip a bus? I mean...
You didn't see that like in Shadow though?
I don't think I played the game, actually.
Yeah,
think
but
we'll
yeah,
have
that's an actual thing that he's done.
All hell Shadow, or I'll flip a bus on you, boy. Get out of here. I think Taylor's
Oh,
Tails, man.
Shadow, I'll flip you.
I'll flip a bus over. I'll flip a bus. Don't even get me started on the Ubers.
Also,
Oh boy.
Also the gun truck.
I'll flip the
That's
gun
right.
truck. I'll drive the gun
He
truck.
drove the gun truck in like one of the more recent IDW.
All right. Control B. Wait. What's happening? It's shift control. Shift control B. There we go.
I love that these people in the chat are like dedicated to role playing these characters.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So Roto Man,
Freaking-
Josh, dude, the frozen guy. What are you talking about? Tell me about yourselves. You've
Oh, no,
been
what
in
are
the
you guys-
chat for the
what-
last
no,
30 minutes.
No, what are you guys about? Is what he said right here.
What are you guys
Tell me
about? We're all about peace, love, the gap. You know what I'm saying?
Well, peace, love, and Tales Armada. Tales Adventure Armada. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
baby.
Peace, love, and the
man.
Armada.
Tales Armada, Love and Thunder, the new MCU film.
Duh. Anyway, what we're about. I am Rodalist 2, the co-director of this video game project. I got my start
Doctor.
on DeviantArt as a 3D modeler and sometimes drawer of pictures, but I like 3D modeling more. I did a series called Let's Make Tales on my channel, Rodalist2, youtube.com/Rodalist2. And that is kind of what served as my audition for this project. I was reached out to by the previous director of this project. because they said that guy can do a model, and they needed someone to do models, and then that's what I came on to do. And then things happened, and I became director. There was no sabotage. I didn't kill anybody. Just want to let you know that right off the bat before you start asking those obvious questions. But yeah, that's what I do. 3D models, a lot of Sonic characters. I started doing those because they were easier for me to do. I still need to work on making humans and other things because I make precious few of those. Yeah, so that's more or less me. That's what I'm about. I guess I'll let the other guys talk about who they is and what's not, and answer any questions that you might have.
What we is?
My name is
What?
My name is what?
My name is who? I was gonna just do that. I'm sorry.
My name is frickin' Josh. Not Josh Hodgson.
Josh Hodges.
I'm that is not at all pretentious. That
I'm Speedy.
Yeah, I'm actually Speedy in real life.
They call me Speedy because
I'm
of
a
my
bird.
habits.
I'm a there's I run the Battle Bird Armada gang.
How
gangs.
dare you? That's a spoiler. I'm kidding. No, it isn't. I'm just kidding.
We literally have it in the trailer.
They're not supposed to know.
That's how they know about this. But anyway,
It was supposed to be a secret.
yeah,
You showed them the trailer.
but anyway, I'm the communications manager, so like PR guy. I'm also the voice of Speedy for the game, which is we're gonna have tryouts for every other character. I'm just the exception to the norm, basically.
We needed someone to do the voice in the trailer. We couldn't have done that and like, okay, we're not gonna do a voice actor. We're just gonna have it.
Yeah.
So who's gonna talk? Nobody. We don't have voice actors yet. But who's gonna do the voice? Yeah. But there's not gonna be voice.
Yeah,
actors.
we did
No.
the audition
Yes.
for the trailer. We did the audition for the trailer in house, and Rodos liked what I did. So the only character that's not going to be in a tryout is Speedy because he's going to be voiced by me. But we're gonna have tryouts for pretty much everybody else once we get some other things straightened out.
Don't you dare get a sore throat, Josh. We don't have a backup. If something happens, we're done. That's it. No Speedy in the game at all. We're gonna have to remove him.
You have to remove this.
Just remove him from the game.
He's just a disembodied voice. What happened to Speedy? He died during the trailer.
Yeah, it's like in Spider-Man where he apparently died at the end.
He's actually God, I guess.
I mean, they didn't
That's
see him. We could just have him like being a malevolent force. It's like, I'm Speedy.
We basically just mentioned that was Speedy. So that wouldn't really work.
I think we can make anything work as long as we edit it enough. We'll fix it in post. That's what they say,
True,
right?
but like the whole
game,
world.
absolutely.
Like that's gonna be hard.
I think nothing's impossible as long as you've got Barbie. Okay,
Barbie.
anything's possible. with
We're gonna make Barbie part of the Sonic universe. That's what's hot in the streets.
Yeah, everyone likes. Are you gonna tell me that they don't like Barbie? You gonna lie to me? You gonna blaspheme and tell me that people don't like Barbie? People love Barbie. What are you talking about?
I thought you said black theme. I just feel so. I don't know.
That's not what I said. Okay.
Oh, right here, frickin' the Spyro guy said, "Oh, you guys are making a game? Cool. I mean, if I'm not in it, it won't be fire, but it'll be kind of. You guys seem all right."
It won't be fire.
I do love that. You seem all right. Well, I'm glad that we got the nod from Spyro, the dragon, Lord
Absolutely.
of Nods.
2 of them.
That's 2 Spyros in the chat. Wait a minute. I thought there was just one.
No.
Oh, one's Cryo. Right. I see.
Thank you.
I got
No,
you.
we just got Spyro
Like,
and
learn my
Bubsy here. There aren't 2 Spyros. There's the
Spyro
one
and
then
Bubsy.
there's Bubsy.
2 of these characters have a revival. One of them is actually like a legit good game. The other
This
one's
is
like
the role play portion of the stream to demonstrate our game.
a segment that I was not aware that we had. To be honest, nobody told me anything about role playing. Had I known, I would have quit. Just leave. Like, I'm done. Y'all can do that. I ain't in all that.
What?
I ain't into
Why'd
it.
you leave? Why'd you leave? We had everything was blowing up. I'm sick of the role play, man.
There was role play. There were people who were role playing, and I couldn't deal with it. I'm sorry. I'm a weak man. Blame me, all right? Yeah, we're gonna blame you. I'm messing around. I love all of you people.
Oh, so what is it? Spyro also asked the Frozen guy, which I think is me, about myself. I'm Cryo. I'm perfect. Right? That's what we're going with right
I
now.
had a brother. He was perfect in every way. Like that kind of
I am
Cryogenic
perfect in every way.
perfection.
Thank you, Rodolus.
Yeah, it's a reference to something that's not so great. Anyway.
I'm perfect. I'm great. I'm the lifeblood of these streams.
Oh, Lord.
And I'm the one that makes everyone laugh.
He's
and I'm
preening
just
now. What happened to him? Are you gone? What happened? Cryo, you there? Cryo?
I think.
Cryo?
Did you get Thanos on the air?
I got Thanos in the middle of talking about how great he is. There's no better justice, I don't think.
For those of you that don't know what's going on, that isn't on the Discord, you just can't really see it because it's not on the screen. But like, yeah, I think Cryo literally got his call like dropped like live on the air. So
how embarrassing. Though honestly, that happens to me
it
all the
wouldn't
time.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It certainly
his
is
calls
not.
His calls getting Thanos are kind of like a national pastime.
Or maybe an intergalactic pastime.
Intergalactic that pastime?
An intergalactic pastime. Please follow along with me, Josh. The miracle gems. No, Captain. Known as the Chaos Emeralds are used to remove Cryogenic Gamer from the chat.
We're inevitable.
I am inevitable, and I am Iron Man.
I am inevitable.
Spoiler for Endgame.
It's been out for 4 months.
Some people be
If you
getting
didn't see
mad
it
at
at this
that.
point, it's your own damn fault.
Let's check out this chat if anyone's saying anything. Is it alright if I post a render for critique? Experimenting with new lighting materials and adjustments to a Jax Films likeness sculpt. That's perfectly fine. You can put that in concept post if you join I think you already have joined our Discord server.
Go for it.
Post that in there. You can post it in the server, not on the YouTube. I don't think you'll be able to post a link there. But we can definitely take a look at it. You can show it to everybody. Go to content post in the server, and we'll love on it a little bit. Tell you what we think. All right.
Yeah, like we were saying earlier, we're always looking for people. So like if you want to put something in there, we have a few guidelines and stuff that as long as you're following whatever guidelines we have in the tryouts, like you're welcome to do whatever you want to put in.
I was saying content post if you want to put it there, because tryouts is like you're serious, you want to be a part of the project.
That too. Well, yeah, content post, yeah. But I mean, like, if you want to be part of the project, you're more than welcome to throw that in there too.
God, you guys should make a Bubsy fan game. I mean, yeah, that's just a fact. It won't be fire.
What could possibly go wrong?
You better be better without you. You're not me. That's not possible. But it's cool that you believe that. I got rid of him. Oh, Bubsy said he got rid of you, Cryo. Also, the Big Box Network. Awesome.
So I was Thanos right now. I was trying to describe myself to the Spyro guy. I said I'm perfect in every way, and he has the audacity to say frickin' you're not me, that's not possible. It's cool that you believe that. I don't believe that. It's true. Okay? Frickin' I'm great. I'm great. Frickin' I'm great. I got a parasite.
So if we get nothing out of this, we know that Bubsy is Thanos.
Yeah, Bubsy said that he got you out of the street, removed you.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
What can possibly? I don't even know what I'm doing here with this hair thing.
What could possibly go wrong? Sorry, okay, I'm done with that joke. But
We're gonna make some changes here.
he's like, excuse me, neither of you are perfect. You know that.
Well, you're
Sir.
perfect.
We're all perfect.
You're all perfect.
Yeah, we're not perfect. We're extremely perfect.
We're perfect plus one.
We're
Right, brother.
perfecter.
He was perfect in every way. I'm gonna keep making that reference until somebody gets it.
Practically perfect in every way. I don't know.
It's a reference to
Yeah,
a
it's
movie
Mary
that Tom
Pop-
Hardy was in, actually. Tom Hardy played
Mary
a certain
Poppins?
character in Australia. The post-apocalyptic Australia. Nobody? I had a brother. He was
I was
perfect.
talking about Mary Poppins.
Fury Road. It was Fury Road.
Yeah, it was Fury Road. But yeah.
So right here, the big box 3 just goes, dear God.
Well, about what? In what reference to which of us? Probably you, though. I don't know.
Okay, I just
Supersonic
misread.
Knockout said Fury Road already.
Hey,
I mean,
great. Thank you.
there we go. We got 2 people that got it.
I
actually-
heard I just misread Fury Road as Furry Road.
Of course you did.
You're a furry.
It's a sickness that you have, my child.
No
You're-
offense. No
you're
offense.
bo-
No offense to the furries out there.
No, I'm not saying that the furry is a sickness. I'm saying that Cryo's
Yeah.
constant notice of furry stuff is a sickness.
I'm not a furry.
I didn't say you were. I'm just saying you're super hypersensitive
Josh
to
did.
furries.
Josh did before. Well, because all the furries follow me on DeviantArt. All the furries. Freaking that guy, and them, and that person over there, and Rodalist 2. All the furries are following me.
You
Like,
take off my pants. I'm sorry.
That's it. That's their actual username. That guy and them.
And them. My name is them. I don't like to identify as a single person. I like to identify as multiple.
Whatchamacallit. That's my favorite DeviantArt.
What you call it, definitely.
Whatchamacallit. I don't know. Let's see. Smeckledorf DA. I just made that up.
That sounds like a real one, though. Don't trip. That's a real one.
Absolutely. SpongeBob.
Spongicus.
Punch kids.
Cryogenic drawer. That's a stupid name.
Is that something you're reading right now?
No. No.
No. How dare you?
I was about to go to bed and say that's
Spire-
not a bad
wait,
name. It's
you
like,
mean? Wait. Spire here just says, wait, you mean Thanos, the Grimace Chin guy?
Here comes the Grimace Chin. Grimace Chin.
I like it. I can deal with that. I can deal with it.
I love
Mad Kex Furry Road says Zero Neos.
Of course you would say something like that. Okay. Bleed face.
Yeah, I
boom,
love
shot.
McDonald's.
I love McDonald's. It's the only reason I get out of bed in the morning.
That's just sad.
What are you, 12?
Pretty much. I mean, the
12
other reason, the
I
other reason
don't
I
think
get out of bed is when my
12-year-olds
mom
would like
tells me
McDonald's that much.
to. No, they
I mean,
don't.
I did.
I mean, I did enjoy it because it was. I didn't care about the fact that it was cheap. I didn't pay for it when I was 12, so that was.
I'm making fun, but I'm guilty to say I still eat. I still eat every now and then.
Oh yeah, that's why I call it the Mickey disease. I just go
I
and
used-
eat it because it's cheap.
I used to work at a McDonald's once upon a time too, so that was fun.
So sugar tastes good. What am I supposed to do? Eat less of it? Not gonna happen.
Eat less of it.
Screen Rant reference. None of my jokes are original. It just happens that way.
My jokes are all original.
And that's why they're not. I'm sorry.
See, maximum distance. I think I'm gonna head out. I don't want to work in costs for my own fan game later. Thank you for coming, honestly, and thank you for doing the
All right. Good
Discord
luck
and
on
all your kind words, honestly.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. And yeah, good luck on the concepts.
And of course, shout to Garrulous64 as well too.
Oh yeah.
He's been
Tell him we
helping us
said
out.
hi, and also tell him we sent you. I'm kidding.
Absolutely.
He already knows him.
Wait, guys, Spyro here asked a really good question here earlier. What's that DeviantArt thing you guys are talking about? Do you want to explain DeviantArt here?
DeviantArt is a great place to get in touch with your artistic side, let's say. And it's a pretty good place. It's got a bad rap just because it's ancient and anything old on the internet gets a little weird. That's just the rules, I guess. But yeah, no, that's where I got my start. Like I said, making a lot of models for Sonic the Hedgehog characters because I was obsessed. Still
Obsessed with Sonic? That obsession will never go away.
It's just not as bad as it used to be, I don't think. I feel like I'm recovering, getting better, you know?
I'm recovering from my Sonic fanitis.
Sonic fanitis.
Fanitis. That sounds like a. That sounds like the worst. That sounds like the worst OC ever.
Fanitis.
Sonic fanitis. Just wait for the world's greatest Sonic fame game, Sonic Fanitis.
It's a game about Sonic fans themselves. They're a part of They are the game, and you've got to beat them off. You got to play
rated
who?
AO.
No. No. It's like basically you play as a Sega executive, and you have to dodge Sonic fans on the street or in cons because they're trying to pitch you their lousy ideas for Sonic games.
No. And at the end of the game, the whole thing that you're avoiding fans until you get to the point where you're trying to make a game, at which point you go to the final level. But it's like a commentary, right? Like the fans are unavoidable. It's impossible to avoid the fans. So it's like you fail anyway.
We always thought we were superior to them, but it turns out we needed them like they needed us. It was a holistic circle of life for Sonic the Hedgehog characters.
And it moves us all. Right?
Mostly through
Right
despair,
here.
though, not hope.
Freaking big.
Yeah, hope is overrated.
No,
Fresh
don't
air's
do that.
overrated.
Don't give me hope. Like, the big three box network says, "No Bubsy, please, old friend." And then later down here, Spyro says, "Right, the big three box network. People are here for me, not any of these lame Spyro wannabes."
I love the idea of Spyro just being really full of himself. And people like, I'm the reason everyone's here, right? You know, there were no video games before me. I'm the first and the best.
Will the real Spyro Dragon please stand up?
I am standing. No, stand up a little higher. This is as high as I go. I have 4 legs and they're all on the ground. I don't do more. That's kind of lame. What are you talking about, lame? You're lame. I can fly, dog. You can glide. I can fly when the script requires it. Okay. And then other times
I still need skin if Spyro won't give it to me.
He doesn't need skin.
Give me some dragon skin, the big 3 box.
Well, technically I don't have skin so much as I have osteoderms like a crocodile. It's just basically bone skin.
Bone skin.
Yeah, have you seen crocodiles? Crocodilians? Yeah. That's what they have covering their body. It's the armor plating. It's called an osteoderm.
Oh.
They don't actually have skin.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they kind of do.
The big 3 box network says we can never recover, just goes in remission, and what, guys? What? Circle of life.
Circle of life! Circle of death! Look at it! That's what I'm thinking. That's a John Tron reference. Circle of life! Circle of death!
Okay! Friggin' Spyro here says, "Sorry, I can't stand right now. I'm too busy sleeping on all these losers."
I actually like this guy.
That's pretty great, actually. I'm not gonna lie, I like that a lot. Sleeping on all these losers.
I'm gonna put Spyro in his place.
Oh man, this is freaking great. I don't know what happened in chat, but I love it.
It's a good thing, I think.
I love our. We have a really interesting fan base. We have these people that are like, "Oh, I love what you do," and then we just have, "I'm Spyro."
I'm actually Spyro, legit, guys. What are you talking about? What are we talking about over here? We talking about Spyro? I'm Spyro, right? Gobble.
Yeah, we've got a really interesting audience.
Okay, so
I love the idea of saying thank you. You've been an interesting audience.
Thank you. My name is I've been Rodolus, and you have been interesting. Bye. Freaking right here. I'm gonna put Spyro in his place. Bad dragon, no. Bad. Having dragon tonight, boys. Okay, go ahead and try. You won't.
Try. You won't. You won't.
Square up.
Gonna fight a dragon right now, though. I'm mad enough to put on a meat skirt and wrestle a lion.
Pulls out Pokeball.
Pulls out a Pokeball to what? Capture
It's
Spyro
it's
in
a
a Pokemon?
freaking, like Dragonite or something.
Like, wrong franchise, bozo.
Goku, I chose. He said, "Goku, I choose you."
Go.
Out of here. Get out of here.
You are hereby free to leave.
You are banished from
Nah,
that.
Please don't leave.
You're banished from Pokemon. Which is fine because this isn't a Pokemon kid.
This is not a Pokemon game. It has nothing to do with Pokemon whatsoever. So
Yeah, so me making that joke is all game, boy. I try
It's all
to stay. We love you. We also love Goku. Too.
Hey man, Goku, alright? He cool. We cool with Goku, right? Yeah, we cool with Goku. Goku, alright. It's that
Let me,
Vegeta boy,
rip
man.
off-
I can't stand him. He got that hair. He acting like he all cool. Acting like he all that. He ain't nothing. Shit.
Them sayings, taking a jerk.
Oh, wait, guys. Pulls out a Pokeball. Goku, I choose you. You spin dash attack. Spyro says, what? You're gonna catch me? That's cute. You think I'm a Pokemon? I'm way better than that garbage.
I'm way better than that garbage. I don't
He
want
went
to
from
be the
Spyro.
very
He went
best.
from
I just
Spyro
am.
to freaking Mewtwo, apparently. I'm better than all of y'all.
I am, though, aren't I?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if CRW is like talking to himself right now or what, but whoever the Spyro dude is amazing.
I don't
I'm not
know
even
either.
joking. Like, this is great. Let's see here.
I'm totally
I just
fine
love
with this Spyro. I'm totally fine with this Spyro dude being a fan. Honestly, I love this
We
guy.
need more fans like Spyro.
Absolutely.
Come on, step it up. All right, let's see.
Come.
I need to play Kingdom Hearts 3 again, actually. I mean, I did enjoy it. I'm gonna go back through it at some point. What time is it?
It was enjoyable for sure. It is
7:27? Okay. Got a little bit of time left. I'm gonna try to hold to that deadline. That way I don't bore you guys with an extra long stream. But I think we're doing pretty good here because it's selected. I think we're gonna put a rig in Tails, and rather than make a brand new one, we're just gonna use the one I already have for the other model.
I'm gonna bring out the Chaos Avengers Spyro. What? What the Chaos Avenger? Whatever. Spyro
Oh, yeah.
says, heck yeah, man. If everyone was me, the world would be a perfect place.
I mean, I don't know. I can't necessarily argue against that logic, but that's mainly because I don't understand. And I think that's my fault, not his. It's all my fault.
Oh, this is just great. I love all of this. Oh, damn, he fainted. Goku returned. Go default dancing Thanos lion? What?
Feels like one of the stories that Starlet would write. Just random stuff happening. Let's see, rotate along
You know, I just thought about this. Heck yeah, man! Is this Starlet?
It might be. Heck yeah, man! I didn't know Starlet liked Spyro though. That's the only thing. Da, 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 da. Kingdom Hearts music.
This
is
this
awesome.
whole role playing thing, and 13 people are still here. It's like, yeah, that's the
power of the teamwork.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, we've got a pretty dedicated family if they're still here after that. So we're doing something right.
I think they're here for you guys. Really, I think that's what it's all about.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not about to assume, you know.
Yeah. I know. I got you.
Also, you're the top dog either way.
Oh no! Look at you! Look at you! Don't do that! Don't make my head big. I can't deal with it.
I mean, I got a big head already, but that's just biology.
Big head biology, dog. Ain't my fault.
Yeah.
I think I made his hair things too big. A little bit.
I missed the role play. PJ just said that he missed the role play. Use Shrek sequels, says CRW.
I missed the role play. Crying emoji. Use Shrek sequel. What do you expect? I'm the life of the party. Whenever I'm around, everything's lit. Lore has it that Rodolus 2's head is ginormous.
I mean, I've seen pictures. It's not untrue.
Yeah. What? Oh wait, what? Oh, what are we talking about?
Have you seen my pictures, my profile? Have you not?
Yeah.
He's got a large head. He's got a big brain in there. That's why. It's important.
Yeah, dude. Sorry, I'm on the internet. But anyway, yeah, you have a big head too.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and not take offense to that because I did ask for that. Remove doubles.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rodolus.
Oh, not sorry enough.
Rodolus has got an ego, that's what we're trying to say.
How dare you, Cryo, saying the silent part out loud. I think they should be thinner at least. Kingdom Hearts 3, yeah.
And now they're just like, the frick is going on here.
Things that you cannot understand, that you cannot even fathom, really.
Let's see here. Friggin' big brain, thick Yiga boy, TF is going on here. CRW says that should make your ears bleed. Spyro says the Roto Man doesn't come across to me as a big head buffoon. He actually seems pretty cool.
Spyro. Well, thank you.
It's like a sort of not really backhanded compliment. It's like PJ says thick squad up in here. And then the big 3-box network says, I came here for the stream. I'm being goofy while Spyro is being my life and being a YouTuber rules. What?
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. It's alright if I post a render critique in chat. Experimenting new lighting materials. Oh, TAC user. No, I was saying... It would be best if you posted it somewhere that wasn't like... I mean, I guess you could put it in there and I can allow it to be viewed, but it would only be in one place. But if you put it in the Discord server someplace in like content post, we might even create a channel for critiques or something like that. But I'm just saying it would get more views, more people can look at it and talk about it and that kind of stuff. If you're still here.
Yeah. Peter Square 3D says down to 11 from 13 gets 11 to 13 viewers. But joke's on you, because we went back up to 12. Oh!
Oh!
That's
Hey,
the
Sonic.
Tails Adventure Armada fan base. What up?
Wait. I think it would be more realistic to play as a voice actor who works on Sonic and dodges the fans there. That makes sense, Tac User, and I'm sorry I didn't look at your comment until just now. This actually makes a lot of sense, because people are always all like, hey man, how do you feel about playing Eggman? How do you feel about playing? It's like, this is my first time in this role, and it's just a job. I think I've actually heard people say that, like in the panels. It's kind of sad. Hey Sonic, say a curse word. Hey Eggman, do a dab. Yeah, I can see what you're saying, Tac User. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Spyro said right here, fire, that's what this chat's become.
Yes, you've lit it on fire. You think that's a good thing because you're a dragon, but for us mere mortals, not dragons, who are not magical in any way.
We're gonna be burnt and not alive to make this
how do you
game
feel
for
about
you.
that? You're ruining the world. Well, he doesn't want to play it anyway. He doesn't care. He doesn't even know what a Sonic is. He's never heard of Sonic the Hedgehog. Good for him. Would that we were all so fortunate.
I almost broke my jaw while yawning.
I'm pretty sure you
happened
didn't.
before.
It just popped. Wait, you've broken your jaw? On yawning?
I mean,
Oh, you just
I mean, maybe I pulled him or something, but like it definitely felt like I break something whenever I yawn, and I immediately think to myself, I should probably lose weight if, if I'm having to deal with that.
I feel like you're not putting any weight on your jaw.
I don't know. All I know is it feels like a step back on an evolutionary basis to like somehow break my jaw while friggin' yawning.
I mean, I would say that. I mean, that seems like
It's like
meditation.
It's like whenever I'm just chilling around, just watching Netflix or something, and just randomly get a cramp in my foot. I'm just sitting around thinking the world's about to end.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah, I'm just sitting around thinking the world's about to end. You know,
You're like, have you ever been like to a point where you've like it's the bottom part of the bridge of your foot, right? And you just sort of like you've twisted in a certain way, and you feel it coming. You're like, no, I'm sorry, please, no, I'm sorry. Ah! It just gets
exactly.
worse.
Yeah.
And he's gotta lie there in pain until it goes away. Like, why would you do that to me? I said I was sorry. I didn't mean to twist you in some random way that you hated, but didn't tell me. You know, you didn't stipulate what you didn't want, body. I can't be your mom or nothing.
Oh, right here, let me read this chat. A lot of stuff's been happening. I don't know. Didn't know that that there were sides. CRW says I would take a text-to-speech video of this chat.
A text-to-speech video.
Spyro says,
please do that. Please do that. We will retweet that to oblivion. That'd be funny.
I burn loads of losers all the time, but I'll spare you guys.
Well, thanks for sparing us, Spyro. You have been merciful to no end, and we thank thee, O purple dragon of the Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid dragon. That's what he drinks, right? Kool-Aid?
Seriously though, CRW gamer, please do that. I'm intrigued. That text to speech thing.
Spyro's being an Eggman and loving himself too much.
A little bit. That's a little bit too much, too. Oh, it's all too much.
It's
too much, darling.
He is the Spyro man.
I'm so hungry. He's got the master plan.
I'm a bit hungry.
Spyro?
I'm a bit hungry too, low-key.
I am. I'm gonna have some chicken later. I think that's what I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat some chicken. I'll have some chicken. It's gonna be good. Spyro eats chicken. Well, he doesn't
You're
eat
making
chicken,
me hungry
bugs.
now. I said that when I literally just said I was hungry. No.
I said I was
You're
hungry.
gonna make
And
me
then you
more
said,
hungry.
that's your fault.
You're gonna make me hungrier.
So easily led into hunger by me. I can't take responsibility every time you get hungry. I'm just saying, man.
Let's see here.
I don't take responsibility for my
I-
own actions.
Wait, 10 now. I can't keep up.
Me neither.
The
Me neither.
Big Box says, is Tails going to have a different personality than what he has in the game? So I was gonna say the same.
It's gonna be the same personality, like maybe a more mature personality.
He's gonna be.
But he's gonna be Tails.
Yeah, he's still gonna be the same old Tails you know and love. But he's gonna be.
Unless
He's
you
gonna
don't
be.
like
It's
Tails,
gonna be
in
an
which
old.
case.
Yeah, it's gonna be an older version of him than you'd probably be. But other than that,
Yeah, he's gonna be Tails.
slightly. Yeah, he's gonna be Tails. He's just gonna be like slightly older Tails. That's literally it.
Zero Neo says if Rhodolus is Diavolo, that means Cryo is Diopio. I don't know what that means. Text to.
He was saying last night that I was Diavola, you know, the character from the Mobs, the gangster guy from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Now, who's he saying that you're like?
Diopio.
I don't even know who that is.
Let's see here. PJ says, test to speak of this chat? Yes. Spyro says, you can never love me too much, it's impossible. Zero Neo says, Man Spider is replacing Spider-Man. PJ says, what does it mean though, test to speak? Elaborate.
Text
Don't
to
make
speech.
me get to my flying Harambe, please. Harambe. Okay.
So text to speech is
Jokes are hilarious in 2016. In 2019.
Anyway, text to speech is a you know, when you take text, like just typing something out. If you are familiar with Microsoft, I don't know what's it called, Jeb or something like that. Basically, it's a robot reading text and like, you know, synthesizing the words into speech, like a speak and spell or something like that.
If any of y'all ever watched Comment Awards on YouTube, / Meme Awards, they do that all the time. They have like a text.
Ooh, Sora's
For-
theme.
for-
Anyway,
and they use it so they can read memes. Which
so
I love. Shout out Comment Awards.
it's got a kind of funny sound to it. It's always like, hey, go back, go. My name is Jason, and you know, because it's taking the electricity.
Because they have because it's like the British one, which something about
I don't like the way you spoke to me, or something like that. Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot which what's the name of that one.
I don't know
It's
what
like,
any of their names are.
it's like the epitome of your stereotypical British voice, but honestly, it makes it that much better because it's like even when it's even when it's an unfunny meme, it sounds great. Like.
So text-to-speech basically is taking things that are written down and then just playing them back through the computer and having it read it for you. That is text-to-speech in a nutshell. So if you were to take a transcript of our video, this stream, and then run it through a speech-to-text program, which you can do using like Google will actually do it for you, and then have it read it all that back to you after it's interpreted all the language. Like if you look at later this video will come out, right? When this thing is done, when we're done with the stream, there's going to be subtitles because YouTube or Google essentially transcribed everything that we said. And then taking that language and then running it through a text-to-speech and then having it speak would be basically what this is. Of course, since we're all talking over each other, it would sound absolutely ridiculous. It would be just insane. So if you ever get a chance, look for a text-to-speech video. So like, you know, there's oftentimes people will even read it out themselves. Like they will translate a song in Google Translate into another language and then translate it back into English and then translate that English interpretation back into another language and then have it play that out. And it's just everything's all garbled because of all the different translations and the information has been lost. Anyway, I think I've over-explained it. But
let's see here.
That's basically the idea.
Yeah, they said a little minute ago. Yes, I understand.
Okay, sorry. I over-explained.
Hey, if Spyro says,
Basically, CRW Gamer just spelled text-to-speech wrong.
So, alright, Spyro says, hey, if people want to spread my fire, he corrected it, I'm cool with it. PJ says, thanks, bitch, please, I eat fire. Microsoft, I would like a liver, an onion burger, and a large fry, and one grand-sized sparkling water. Yo, Spyro, do you want that? And then later here, CRW says, please, bitch, I eat fire. Spyro says, clearly, you've been taking it from me all day. He says, got it. Will do, Professor Rhodolus.
Yes, I'm glad that I was able to help you out, my friend, PJ Squared. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all of you for coming. Tails' feet are going to be massive this time around, because they're already almost the same size as the old model's version. Anyway, that can always be changed around. Anyway, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to scale up Tails, the new model, to be the right size. Around the same size as Tails' cube here. This camera is definitely in the way. But I think we're about kind of happy with the way that looks. How much time?
Okay, so here Big
16
Box
minutes.
says, Big Box said if Spyro wanted some food, and Spyro here says if it's lit, I'm cool with it.
Alright then. As long as it's lit, I'm cool with it. Yeah, I'm
Every
legit.
day we lit. Oh.
I'm Spyro. I'm lit, legit. Too legit to quit. That's it.
Bald.
I'm gonna hide
Bard.
this right now. Listen to me.
Oh, Dave Ace just came in. Yo, what, Dave Ace? Dick Yiga Boy says, so confused, bro. We are too, but
About what?
that's our fan base apparently. We have
Hello,
Well-
welcome.
warned.
Who's here? Tracer. Tracer's here now.
Tracer, come on, say something.
Let's hear. So right here.
got the world
good. Yo, so
Oh well,
confused.
thank you, text user. I just saw what you just posted. Sorry, I didn't notice that until just now.
Spyro says, dude, Roto Man, you should totally make my theme song. Theme song, whatever.
Thank you.
So, so Roto Man, are you gonna make Spyro's theme song?
No. Not right now. Man, I don't even know what his theme song would be, other than the one that he already has. You have a theme song already, Spyro. Don't be greedy. Don't be like that. Don't be like Mario. He's always changing his themes. Anyway.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Ha! Forzo de Mal. Kingdom Hearts, baby. So the ears are
Don't
on the
be
right
confused,
side.
just let it happen, says Big Box.
Just let it happen.
Let's see. Spyro says, just start spitting fire and I'll take it, Roto Man.
Alright then.
You know what? I'm gonna torque out of here. Bye.
I'm gonna torque on out of here.
No, don't leave. You need to stay here forever.
Alright, that's about the right size, I think.
Is this the start of the Spyro theme song? Or what's...
No. Can you hear what I'm playing right now?
Yeah, I know I can.
No, you can't. You can't hear it. You can't hear it. You ain't listening. You don't care what I have to say or what I think.
It's Disney music, right? It's copyrighted. You're gonna get copyright struck.
I shouldn't for Kingdom Hearts music. Because Disney, as far as I know, Square Enix is not Nintendo. I could be wrong.
I would like a sheep brains. All right.
Can't have it. We don't serve
Alright,
that around
that's-
here.
That's a thing. People sell that.
I think Scotland. And that's it.
Yeah.
Something less.
Not bad. I think it was probably Tracer because he forgot how to get into the trap. That save button real quick. There you go. Control. Or is it Alt A? No. That's just the play button. I forgot. It's Control A. That's what it is. To apply location. Control A, and then we just rotation and scale. Control A. location. Control A, rotation and scale. So this is the de facto and de jure size of Tails model here.
Okay,
So I
right
go alt
here.
scale.
Nothing
will happen.
Here. I would like deep fried sheep's brain, with or without gravy. Yes. Spyro says Disney. They're all a bunch of nerds. I'll buy them with my stockpile of gems.
That's true, you do have a lot of gems, but I don't think they are worth anything in our world, unfortunately. Spyro the Dragon, you may...
About that talk, Walt.
Alright, so we're ready to go. We're going to go ahead and start trying to stick this rig in the last couple of minutes. Maybe I'll go 10 minutes over or so, trying to make this work. And after that, we're going to start doing all the other stuff like facial movements. Because what I want to do is I want to have the rig applied to the body by the time that I start doing the clothing that Tails wears. His head's too far back. I'm going to move that forward a little bit. There we go. Anyway, what I was saying is, like, I want to make sure that he's already got all the stuff that he needs, like his rig and that kind of stuff, when I make his jacket, so it all has the same weight painting to it. You don't know yet why that's important, but hopefully you never do have to find out, because it's a pain in the booty. It's a pain in the booty, Cryo. I just want you to know that. Did I just... Okay, I guess I did. Yes. Hey, Tracer. I see you are now
Hey, guys.
really here. Like a
Yo.
Yeah, I was doing something.
I'm going to call this Tails Rig 2. Or Tails Rig version 2.
Starlet says Knuckles Adventure Armada 3, The Wrath of Ninja Pudding Cups, Deluxe Edition, Definitive Edition, plus featuring Elmo from the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series, exclusively for the Nintendo Switch.
No, we need to say it right, all right? Knuckles Adventure Armada 3, The Wrath of Ninja Pudding Cups Deluxe Definitive Edition, plus featuring Elmo from the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm series, exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. I messed that up, but
The
anyway,
Definitive Edition Plus.
only on Nintendo Switch.
Only at Best Buy. Dude, we got a special
Exclusively from Microsoft. I'm kidding.
deal. Now from exclusively. Microsoft exclusives. What are those?
A subsidiary of Disney, because it's Disney.
Disney. We Disney, boy. We Disney.
Disney, we will literally end you.
Disney. Need we say more?
Disney. That's it.
You know what it like. Disney, you know what it is. You know what time it is.
So
You know-
right here,
you know what time it is, boy?
The big box says, Spyro, I dare you to ghost chili peppers. Starlet said all that. Can you dig it, Spyro? Spyro later said, no way, I'll buy them. Who'd ever say no to me? I'm irresistible. Starlet says, I'd buy it. And then Spyro says, to big box, nah, not hot enough for me.
Oh no, you like them habaneros, baby. They got that flavor though. Let's see.
Who can say the word? It's this super long word that we talked about months ago on the stream. It's like the longest word in the English dictionary, or whatever, something. It's like, pneumanu something osis.
Let me see. Let me try to see if I can
Phenomenal dramatic microscope. God, you know what? I quit.
Phenomenal trauma, scabial voice.
Good job.
You started off strong.
Pneumano ultra microscopicilla volcanicosis. Okay. Pneumano ultra microscopicilla volcan. That's what I'm missing. Volcanosis. Okay. Pneumano ultra microscopicilla volcanosis. That's what it is. It's something to do with something.
Even
Whoa, almost said it.
It has nothing to do with DeviantArt.
It's
What?
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Mother docious.
Oh,
that's a song from-
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Is that what you're trying to say?
Even though
Play
it sounds like
Chaos
some
Quest
microsis,
Souls
yeah.
and loot when
Only 2 people in the world can say that word.
I think more
What,
than 2 people can-
supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Big Van Dyke can say that word.
Okay then.
That
Play
the other lady?
Chaos Quest Souls and loot when I finally finished making it. What's with this nerd here trying to make us read? I know, right? Spyro the Dragon gets it. Bruh.
Yeah.
It's a real thing I'm working on. No, I'm not saying that
How
you
many
were.
subs does Spyro
That's
have?
cool. How many subs
Woo!
does...
I'm Spyro the Dragon's first subscriber. Boom. Top that.
I mean, I guess you could top it by just being the second subscriber. Now I'm a higher number than you, and then boom, what? What? You can't do it again. You can only be
I
you
was
can only
the
subscribe
original.
once,
I was
dog.
the
You gave
original.
up. You
I
gave
was
up
the
your
first
power.
one.
You gave
I
up
was
your
the
power.
first
though.
one.
Oh, yeah,
I was
like
the
that
first
matters.
one.
Look, man.
Yeah.
The first is forgotten for
I
all
cared.
time in history.
I cared enough to subscribe to him first. What's up?
What's up? No, you what's up? I mean, now you need to what's up. I ain't gotta do nothing, man. You can't tell me. You ain't my daddy.
Starlet says,
He may be your
Josh,
father, boy, but he wasn't your daddy.
Starlet says,
Josh,
Josh, I challenge you to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious 10 times fast.
Eh,
Why not?
you can do it.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. 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 Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Calm down. It's not that serious.
I know, but I
He
almost
was
had
so
it.
determined.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious. Everybody hates it and they don't want to hear it anymore. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Bubsy's back.
I can't take it no more. I can't
Bubsy
stand it.
says, okay, I think this is a perfect example of what our chat has divulged into. Bubsy says, I'm back. Tac user says, sup. Spyro says, sweet, my first sub. Give it time and I'll make that Pewdie whatever guy eat dirt.
You're welcome.
Pewdie whatever guy. That PewDiePie, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
He's a married man now.
We just need 99,000,900 more subs, and we good.
Yeah, then we good. Then we beaten PewDiePie. He'll be like, what in the heck, man? This guy doesn't even have any videos on his channel. What? His name is Spyro?
All that
What?
work for nothing?
It's like my entire life is meaningless. That someone just beat me for nothing. It's not even T-Series. At least they put content out there. This guy's just like, hey man, sup nerds, I'm Spyro. And that's all it took. All it takes is one Spyro.
He posts content of all the old games.
Only the old games, and only in the worst possible quality. Is it 240? That's too high. That's too high. Turn it down. What? I want it to be 120p. That's not even as high as the original PlayStation stats. I know. I know.
That pause.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is the Frozen world? Great.
Let's see,
Kingdom
what do we
Hearts.
got here? I'm in your Discord and my name, there's Bugsy No Name. Bugsy No Name. Bugsy No Name says big box. Attack user says, did you mean making the T something?
Whatever it
dirt? T something? Oh yeah, T series. Whatever it takes. Big box.
Whatever it
Big
takes.
Box.
Oh, right, that's
Big Box says, have you guys ever beaten somebody up with a banana while row your boat in full ground? What? No, I can't say I have personally. No.
No.
Row your boat, man.
Row the boat, darn it. If you know what's good for you,
Um,
you're gonna row that boat.
Spyro
You don't
says,
roll
I
that
don't.
boat like it, you heard me?
Spyro says, I don't need any vids. People were subscribed to me. I mean, I'm me. Come on, what more could you want?
This is why I'm hot.
Or-
This is why I'm hot. This is why I'm hot. I'm hot cause I'm fly. You ain't cause you not.
This is
Anyway,
why.
this is why.
I'm so sad we were the only two that got that.
No, but also no. I was actually thinking about the lyrics. I can sell a record and ain't nothing on the track. Is what I was thinking about the whole Spyro thing.
That's something in particular about that song I find really funny.
Yes.
Because that's literally the only hit that dude ever had.
It is. It's
I
the
can
only
say
song
Mills
that-
saying nothing on the track, and then nobody wanted to listen to him.
Never again. There was no more about that particular rapper. I don't even know what he called himself.
He was called Mims.
Wait,
And
Wait,
I only
Move If You Wanted is a song I like from him.
yeah. He had a couple things here and there, but they weren't as big as Why I'm Hot.
That's true. This is why I'm hot was all
Like,
over the place.
I think they I think a few of them made like the rap charts. That was about it.
I mean, that's good.
I don't.
enough,
He
but that's
had
all
one
you're
song
trying
like Madden 08. I forgot what it was called. But
to do. This is why I'm football. That's what it probably called.
oh,
Excuse me.
Garrulous64 just joined the chat. What up?
Hey, how's he? Wait, the text. I'm like, how did he get in?
oh, the
here? You let
Gyaralos
him in?
guy.
Oh.
Hey, it's Gyaralos. It's us, the guys from the game.
Welcome,
The guy
Gerald.
from
my
the
God.
The guys from the game. How's it going?
What's good? How you doing? Welcome. Welcome you. What do I say to the kids?
What do I say to kids?
What do you want, fellow kids?
Kind of a fanboy moment, but okay.
Wake up, life does get tough. No need to stress, hold you down too much. Let's go. I heard they found a salute. No one. Okay, fine, whatever. I'm by myself. Only I listen to the Kid Cudi. Once.
I love Kid Cudi. What you mean?
Whoa. I mean, whatever. I'm a poser. I think that's the only song I've ever heard from him.
Kid Cudi's a legend. What you talking about?
I mean, clearly I don't know what I'm talking about. I think that was obvious from the get-go. If you
I
were
want a
paying attention.
default dancing Thanos line.
Garrel64 says, doing all right, just hanging out. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm okay. I don't know how everyone else is doing. I'm currently working on this model here for our game project.
Yes, we are. We've been doing that for a little minute, and if you just joined the chat, we are so sorry because it went from like everybody talking, oh, we love what you do, to Spyro talking about how everything's lit.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Spyro joined the chat and everything went off the rails, as far as I can tell. Near as I can tell, everyone's crazy.
But, Starlet, yes. Okay, Josh, seeing that you're the voice in the trailer, because I'm speedy. Seeing you're the voice in the trailer, I need you to say this in the same voice. We are the nerds. For too long, your kind have defiled our domain with food and mechanical nerdy nations. Plebeian. There, you happy, Starlet?
He's not.
I
happy.
did it.
He's gonna ask you to do it again, and then he's gonna ruin your
Fight
career.
me, smash! Darn you!
He's gonna dox you from that, Josh. You know that, right?
He's gonna use
Probably.
that information against you on the internet.
Ouch!
I thought you were gonna say he's gonna use that information against you in court.
What am I going to? I'm not kidding. I'm the last person that's gonna have anything to hide. I'm good.
Charlotte wants to go to court.
I want to go to court. I want to get
She
litigious,
said,
boy.
"Yes, Josh is the best." Damn
He's
right.
He's aight.
He's
Don't
aight.
be-
And the reason is Spyro gave us weed mixed with. What are you talking about, Crunk? You're crew gamer or whatever your name is.
Crew cut gamer. No, I'm sorry. It doesn't make any sense.
Spyro gave us weed. I mean, I just hear Spyro gave us weed mixed with crack.
CRW gamer.
That's a different that's a new definition of blazing.
420 blaze it. That's what you're talking about. That's where you were going with that. Just wanted to know.
What is that?
He's like, what? Heck yeah, man! Fight me and smash, lol. I mean, honestly, I definitely would, but I do have a things that we have to do that I have to do for this game that I can't talk
cool.
about on the air that I'll be working on whenever we get off the air. So
Great.
Tales Adventure.
What are you talking about? Oh.
what?
I was wondering if you were saying something. I'm talking to Tracer. I thought he was saying something specific.
There's a game link in the stream description. Cool.
Oh yeah, no, the game link is for Tales Adventure all of a sudden. I think
The
YouTube did that
original.
on its own. The original was
Yeah,
Sonic
the
06.
original. Only has 57 subscribers. It's making its way up the ranks.
Who is? We must defeat them. We cannot allow them to...
right now, Josh. You're good. That's good though.
150 subscribers.
And more to see.
Whatever things. Okay.
To be a YouTube boy, master is my destiny.
Maybe
Hero
you can make
64 actually
videos
has a
every
really
day
good
with,
question.
uh,
Hero 64 actually
maybe talking
that's an
about
actual good
myself,
question.
Spyro.
Out of
Okay.
curiosity,
Oh, you already read that. Let's see here.
Yes. What's the
Excellent
question?
Finding Smash.
Garrel 60. Yeah, there was like someone talking. I was trying to see what I was trying to say. Anyway, Garrel 64 says, out of curiosity, what made you start this project up, and what made you choose Tails as the protagonist? That's actually a good question.
This question has been asked before.
Right before you answer that question, I just want to say something that Spyro said in the chat right here because it's funny to me. It makes me think of Sonic Says right here. Hey, I may be hot, but I don't condone drug usage. I mean, come on, kids could be watching. Don't be a drug user; it'll make you a loser.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
for
the
that
greatest message.
important piece of information right there, Not Cryo. I'm sorry.
Now, can we get
Not
64?
Cryo.
Not Cryo. That's Spyro's new name.
Spyro.
Okay, continue on with the question. Come on, people have answers that they need.
Cryogenic dragon.
So the reason that we're doing this, who asked the question again?
Garrel 64. Actually.
Oh, cool. So
The popular guy.
You don't have to do that, Cryo. We're trying to be cool, right?
Don't listen to this dude, Cryo.
Cryo is out here trying to ruin everything. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, no, what we're trying to do here is we chose Tails. This actually was chosen for us at an earlier date by a previous director. We can say that much, obviously. Because they weren't exactly satisfied with Tails' representation in the series. And also we were interested in trying to sort of expand what it means to make a Sonic the Hedgehog fan game, rather than doing a game that is strictly run fast, collect rings, do all the stuff that usually is entailed. Like you've seen a lot of things in Bumper Engine, like what people tend to make in these tech demo type things, which are good enough themselves, no problem. But it's just like, we try to try some different gameplay styles out, seeing what can be done, right? Because I feel like, me personally, I feel like the typical way that a Sonic game is made is they take a look at what people have played in the past and they're like, oh, well, that worked, so there's no reason to innovate or change or do anything differently because we know what'll make money next year and the year after that and all that kind of stuff. And so it's partially an experiment to see what you can do with a Sonic the Hedgehog, with a franchise, with a character that is well known and well liked like Tails. And the other part was the ambition of our original director, who was concerned that Tails was not getting his due, essentially, that people didn't necessarily respect him, or he wasn't being properly utilized. And these are all, I suppose, legitimate concerns. So we wanted to kind of just do something different, something fun. And of course, I've always wanted to make a video game starring Sonic characters before, so this kind of was right up my alley. I've always wanted to sort of try it out, see what it would be like. How do you do a game? How do you make it work? How do you, what are all the parts involved, and how do you see that whole process through to the very end? That's kind of what I'm in it for, and obviously, one day I do want to make another game about something entirely different, another character, obviously, but, it seemed like a fun thing to do, to get involved in. I don't know if that fully answers your
Another
question.
character?
It's paid off so far.
Yeah.
Another character that's totally not Sally Acorn, Rodolus?
Oh, no, it's totally Sally Acorn. I just didn't want to make that the purpose of my... I wanted
Come
to
on,
slide it in there later.
you could use the spoiler angle, but then again, like Rodolus, you have made it no secret that you have an obsession for Sally Acorn. It's like
I
your
haven't
favorite
said
character.
that I was obsessed. I just see it as my favorite character, but I don't like the way you say obsession. It sounds such a dirty word coming out of your mouth, Cryo. Makes it
It's
sound
more
like I'm
of
some
an
sort of
unhealthy obligation to the character.
No, that's you and freaking Pikachu or whatever the freak your picture is. Spyro, perhaps? I don't know.
Just, I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Don't be
I don't
coming
know.
at me. Don't be coming at me and my Spyro love, okay? And
Yeah,
my
I'm gonna come
Pikachu
after you.
love.
I'm gonna come after you. You
I'm a
Spyro,
Pokemon.
Spyrachu. Now
I
this
know
is
the
where
Chris.
things
I know
break
you
down.
like to make your Chris Chan parallels, but
I
you
wasn't
gotta-
about to do that here on the stream. You did that to yourself. All future parallels between you and Chris Chan are therefore on you. You did this. You were supposed to be the chosen one.
You did this.
You're supposed to be balanced, not cast Sonic fanbase into darkness. Anyway, has anyone responded to my overlong response?
Let's see. I mean, Garrow64 had responded to what you said, saying, yeah, Tails doesn't do anything these days. That makes sense. And see, Supersonic Knockout says, I know that feeling personally. Big Three Box Network asked, will there be a Chow Garden? I don't know if we
I
ever
do
discussed
not think we're going to do a Chow Garden. We cannot say for certain at this point. I don't see... I don't know. I'm not gonna answer that question. No comment. I have already commented, but I don't think.
Will there be a Chow Garden? I plead the fifth.
I don't want to get incriminated by whatever portions of the fan base would be for or against that. I want you guys to leave me alone. Nah, that's not. I have no idea.
Dear Niaz asks, hey Josh, can you do the Trash Man scene using your trailer voice? I mean, that'd be cool, but I feel like, yeah. I need to
We
got
got
the
the birds.
I need to remind myself how that scene goes. But I mean, the one part I can definitely remember.
Okay, so this made me think of friggin'
I'm the
Yago.
Trash Man.
Yago in the trailer. Friggin'
I eat garbage.
I eat garbage and then I throw it around.
Let's see here.
That garbage belongs to the Armada.
Oh yeah.
I'm speaking. Damn it.
Supersonic Knockout says, I know that feeling personally. Supersonic Knockout, hello!
Hello, Supersonic Knockout. Welcome to the VPL. I mean, the Project Armada's live stream. Armada.
Same
Are we
same
calling
difference.
It is the same thing.
Well, both are correct. Both are correct.
That's true. But one of them is more correct. Is my phone going off? Just a second.
Let's see.
I might be getting yelled at by my.
Spyro says, that's pretty cool, Roto Man. Not hot, but cool. Big Box says, yay, Sally Acorn game. CRW says, never played a Spyro game. And then Spyro says, you're missing out, man. You're missing out.
You're missing out, man.
What has this stream become?
Someone's on my side with the Sally Acorn game, so I don't care. I'm happy to hear that. Anyway,
Yeah.
one day.
Like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, the Tails Adventure Armada fan base. I guess.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Tails Adventure Armada fan base. It's like a better Sonic fan base because people are excited for what they see. They're
also
looking forward
smaller.
to it, but they're not all yelling. And
Yeah, well, it's
complaining.
also
They're just
smaller.
like-
I mean, we're getting there. We're spreading.
No,
you
what
know?
I'm saying is the smallness is on our is working for us right now. There aren't a billion people with a bunch of opinions as to what we should be doing because they don't really know what we're doing. Not yet, but they'll see. They'll all see.
We're spreading. So you know, don't jinx yourself.
Spreading like like Sonic. We're spreading like a Sonic. What?
We're spreading like Sonic. I don't want to know what Sonic's spreading.
That's no good.
All I know is that it's fast and no good. Stranger, I don't know.
Let's see here. Thanks for greeting. Thanks for the greeting, says Supersonic Knockout. No problem! And let's see. CRW says, doubt it. Doubt what?
He doubts
I'm back.
a lot of things. He's a doubtful man.
Maximum
They're
says
adding to the joke. They were adding the kind of not a joke thing we were saying earlier. Spyro and Garrulous 64 both said spreading like a wildfire. Supersonic Knockout said a sonic wildfire. Big Box 3 Network says Sonic the Hedgehog MMO, yes or no. Garrulous 64 says I didn't know you already said that, Spyro. I love our audience. Time for Lou fan art. What?
Nope. Gonna go ahead and stop you right there. You keep that stuff off my Discord server, or I will come and find you, and I will break your neck. Not your neck, like a neck. Like I'll bring a chicken neck. I'll say, this is your chicken neck, and I'll snap it in half. And I'll be like, don't make me send Joey Two Fingers, or he'll finish the job. And then I'll put on that offensive Italian stereotype of an accent, and yeah, that'll be how it goes.
You mean your stereotypical New Yorker accent? Because it's pretty offensive to me. Not really, I don't care.
Well, I'm glad you don't care, but I feel like someone might. And they'll be like, how come what do you think us New Yorkers sound? Why do you think we sound like that? And they'll be like, well,
no, Rodolus, do you not remember the lore? I represent all New Yorkers in the world. Me. Only me.
Only me with automatic weights. Let's see what happens. Oh, well,
no,
I thought
you should have just been like, "Hey, check out this Discord kick. How did that look? How does that look right now?"
Give the kick. It's not the worst. Let's see here. Let's make that not X-ray anymore. So we just applied a rig that I already made.
So your Spyro said to Garrulous, "It's cool, man. If someone wants to copy my fire, that's pretty rad. I see no problem with Rodolus' Sally Acorn obsession," says Zero Neos, and CRW says, "But some of the characters are already lewd." Oh, CRW said, "Time for some lewd fan art." I don't think you're going to be able to put that in the chat. That's against Rodolus' family-friendly rule set, you see.
I did say at one point at some, I don't know when. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go Control-Z real quick.
Plus, all NSFW content in our Discord server is banned, so...
It is.
Yeah.
If you can't Sonic at work, you can't Sonic anywhere.
Yeah, no not Sonic for work content, okay?
Gotta go Sonic to work fast.
Gotta go Sonic to work. No,
Kinda
Sonic for work.
Okay, what we're going to do here is we're going to show the wireframe. What is that?
It's all lewd, but there's no... It's all lewd, but there's no problem. No, you see, Big Box, the problem is that it's lewd fan art.
I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it, I don't have the constitution for any of your lewd antics. Alright, there we go.
Lewd. I don't know.
You know, solid, textured. Holy crap, what the... Oh, no. That's the wrong one. Textured again.
But CW just goes, "Fuck Rule 34. And then Spyro says, "Come on, guys, think of the kids. Get this lewd talk out of here." You know, I like to think this is perfect Spyro right now, alright? It's just like freaking Spyro being full of himself and all this stuff. But yet he's like super caring about children.
He cares he's like Godzilla. No, not Godzilla, Gamera. He's a friend to all children, or whatever.
Same difference.
Gamera or Godzilla, same difference. Well, you're not a Godzilla fan, so I guess you can feel that way.
I am a Godzilla fan. What do you mean?
You said
I'm what you call a casual Godzilla fan. I've watched
don't
like
think
2% of the movies.
Oh, you think just because I'm a Sonic fan and don't know about other things?
I did not even. I implied no such thing because that would be implying that same thing about me. And you know how I don't insult myself when I don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I'm coolest.
I just made that way too awkward. Like, yeah.
Yeah, alright. Also, it's definitely past 8. Yeah, it's about 18 minutes past. But I wanted to get some more work done on this. Wanted to get this rig working on Tails. And that's what we doing right now. We doing that Tails thing, yo. with automatic weights, please. Boom, shakalaka.
You
Now
should
we're gonna-
read. You should all read my new book, Bugsy. No Name beats a person up with a banana and then gets a high on skooma from Skyrim. All right.
All right then.
CRW says, "Screw the children," and Spyro says, "That's cold, dude."
Also,
You don't say.
that's illegal. Any case, what was I doing? Why does he look like that? What's with that pose he's doing? Is that a mistake of my own making? Probably. So I've got a few animations already applied to this model, so that's interesting to see that it kind of is already doing those. Let me do some weight painting real quick. So I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see me go through the laborious task of making a rig, but ain't nobody got time for that. You trust me when I say you don't want to sit through that. It's the worst thing in the universe.
Even if you're a super fan, you don't have time for that.
Nope. Ain't nobody, once again, got no time for that.
Unless you're really into that sort of stuff. In which case you'll love it.
I guess. Wait a minute. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, how very special are we, for but a moment to be part of life's eternal rhyme. Oops.
Supersonic Knockout says rigging is a cruel mistress.
It truly is.
Yeah.
Supersonic Knockout knows what's good. He knows.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
He's in the know.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do here is we're gonna go Z. And we keep that in that particular place, and then of course we add a bone.
So right here, Maximum just said, "I only have one word to say to Spyro." Skylanders. Spyro says, "Well, I gotta fly out here. Stay fire, guys. Later."
God.
That's perfect. I got one thing to say to you. Skylanders is like, all right, okay. Hang on now. We were just having fun, right? We were just having fun. It's all right, fellas. There's no need to no reason to get violent.
Nothing to see here.
I mean, come on. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes.
Oh, Supersonic Knockout said. Supersonic Knockout said, "See ya. Good to see you." Supersonic Knockout, thanks for coming.
Just leaves. Okay.
Big Buck says, "Bye, Spyro." Spyro says, "Also, shut your north mouth, Maximum."
Oh no, called him a Nork.
Oh my god.
Nasty Nork.
It's nice to see Tails getting some love. Absolutely it is. And we're glad that we got people getting some love for us giving him love.
Yeah, okay, that's a great way
Well,
to say that.
I gotta go.
That sounded kind of weird, but you know what I'm saying.
CRW says, "Well, I gotta go after Spyro
I'm
for
just
his
sitting in the
skin."
corner.
Bye.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Spot. We gotta come to an end on this stream, but not just yet.
You know what? I don't know what that Spyro guy did or what he. I thought he was Starlet before Starlet showed up. Oh.
He might still just like doing that incognito mode. I have no idea.
Yeah, that's his case. Said he wasn't leaving. He thought Spyro was. So.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm not leaving. I thought Spyro was leaving. Oh, I was saying bye to Spyro.
I literally just said that, dude.
It's on a knockout here. Well, that was amazing. As a Spyro fan, I really appreciated that, honestly. As, like, literally the biggest Spyro nut you guys know, you should know that I appreciated that.
Yeah, he's all about that Spyro. Like, you think I'm crazy about the sound, he's all about that Spyro, though.
I'm all about Spyro.
All about that Spyro, no treble. Or whatnot.
Dang it, I was getting ready to say that.
I bet. I cut you off at the pass.
You suck.
And there's no getting around
Me
it.
too. Hey, it's me too.
The more
That's
Spyro, the better, says Gyaralos. Also, you guys might want to have fun knowing that I was Spyro in there throughout that whole chat.
Who, you?
Yeah, that was me throughout that whole
figured.
thing.
I was like, that sounds like a
I'm-
bunch of stuff that Cryo would say, but I didn't think I had a case, so I didn't bother pursuing it.
Yup. So, I hope you guys had fun with that. I just decided to mess with some people for the stream, and I thought that'd be fun. You're welcome.
That was hey man, it was funny though. I'm not gonna lie.
It was funny though. I giggled. I lolled.
I giggled. I love.
I giggled a bit.
I giggled. I know. I'm trying to live my life.
Wow.
You know what it is?
You know how it is sometimes. You just gotta beat people.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta fight some people. What happens with me right now? You either gotta fight people or send your hitman after them. Because again, canon right now, if I miss one of Rodolitz's streams, he's gonna send his hitman after me. What's his name? Fuzzy Slippers? That's your hitman?
Joey Two
Big Box
Toes.
3.
Fuzzy
Big Box
Slippers.
3 Network says. Big Box 3 Network says. Well, I'm all about that chaos, no order.
No order. I got you.
I'm all about that chaos. All that chaos.
No order.
So now that I'm no longer tied down by the Spyro, something I never thought I'd say in my life, how y'all doing right now? I can be loud and obnoxious and me again.
We'll feel a lot better if you don't do that.
If you
Too
could,
bad, Josh. I'm me and I'm never not gonna be loud.
Well, you're from New York. I expect you to be loud.
You're from... Is that a status comment? Because if it is, it's totally true.
You trying to say something about New York though? Why you say the New York?
No, listen, I was just
It's
trying to
like,
say that
because
you're
it's something
we're
New
loud,
York,
okay? I'm not even
Because
gonna
it's
deny
something
that. If
New
it's the
York,
truth, it's the truth. See, Josh has already said this. Everyone has said this. It's true. We're blunt over here. So
Yeah,
if
I
you're
know.
gonna say something that's true, we're gonna tell you it's true.
Yeah, I
it's
know,
true.
That's why I
Smoking them
rock with
blunts.
you. That's why I love New York and want there at some. You can quote me
Also-
on that. I don't care.
Also, here's the thing, guys. Just wanted to say, to anyone wondering for no reason, but like, New York doesn't necessarily mean it's in the city. Just want to say that's a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, no, he's not actually
it-
from the city. He's a town boy. He's a
So-
New York light.
Yeah, it's not New York Light. It's all the same, Rotolis. Here's the thing.
Upstate
Just
New
be-
York, basically.
Yeah, just because I live in upstate New York doesn't mean that it's... Everyone seems to think that it's just a bunch of trees, or as Silver would like to say, it's just like freaking... Not Silver, by the way, but it's our voice director. His name is Silver.
The guy,
So, like,
the guy Silver.
No, the actual
Was-
character Silver
Or-
is throwing shade in New York.
or if you want to piss him off, you call him that guy Silver. But like, what is it?
He's our other token.
Token British
I'm
guy?
about to say we have plenty of British people. Thank you very
We-
much.
He
No,
is
he's
our
a
other token.
British guy.
He
He
was
is
the
one of our
diversity
five-
hire.
He is our token British director. How about that?
There you go. Like
All right.
Ridley Scott, but not at all Ridley Scott.
Yeah, but like Silver seems to think that all New York is like a
That would
road.
be awesome if we get Ridley Scott on this. That'd be great.
That
Like,
wouldn't even make any
imagine what
sense.
Silver thinks that New York is.
It
I talked to him
would,
about
but
that.
it would be awesome.
I'd be very skeptical.
Basically, like, Silver just thinks that New York is a bunch of trees, like a flat landscape with nothing in it but trees, and like one road that leaves from the top of the state, and everywhere else just goes into the city. The rest of it is just flat landscape and trees and one giant road.
Big Three Box Network says I guess they said let this be a recurring theme on your stream. I'm having a whole lot of fun. That's good because that's why we kick
That's
it
what
like
we're
this.
here for.
Yeah, we kick it like this anyway. So
Well,
if
I'm
we
glad
so
you're enjoying
clearly
yourself.
we're doing something right.
What is happening here, though? Why his tails
I
like
see a
that?
lot of blue. I see a lot of blue. And
I know
green,
Maximum
yellow,
Maximum
and orange.
Edition said. Also, I always saw tails as like a single tail that forked out into two tips, rather than just two tails with each their own stem connected to his rear.
Oh no, they're both
I mean-
they're both two tails. It's two tails. Like if you look at any models
they're
like
both, they're both two. Yeah,
Sonic,
they're both.
I
They're
guess
both
most
two tails.
recently-
Like that's canonically confirmed.
Yeah, it's just two tails.
He's supposed to be a kitsune. That's
it doesn't make any sense because you gotta wonder how in the world is his spine connected to those tails. Like, it doesn't matter. It's a cartoon.
Tails has like a weird.
It's based on. I mean, it's based off
genetic deformity where his spine like split at the bottom.
I don't know. I know. It's based off. I know part of. It's hard to say really, but I know definitely part of it has. I know definitely part of it's been confirmed to be related to kitsunes, which is basically he's a kitsune minus 7 tails.
Yeah, and also
Tails is just a genetic. No, he
he
could be a kitsune, a mystical creature, but no, Josh. The real canon is that Tails is just a genetic mutation. He's a genetic mistake. He's a freak of nature.
Well, a little freak of nature. No, I'm sorry.
Do you see any other animals in the Sonic series that have 2 tails? Like, what is wrong with Tails, man? He's a mistake.
in the actual context of the universe, yeah, he's basically a mutant. But as far as what,
so what's up? They're all
Tails is my favorite X-Men.
As far as the context, as far as the actual context, it's based off like the kitsune of Japanese folklore. Also, Garrulous64 says it's related to being born next to a toxic waste dump. And the Maxim Edition says Tails is a genetic mistake, along with being trapped inside Dylan's garage. Jesus.
I mean, no, Rodolus is just thinking here, like, what is it? Like, Gyarados is trying to say that it's a toxic waste dump. Rodolus is gonna be like, actually, it was this alien race, like, millions of years in the past or whatever, and it's like some weird RT garbage or whatever, right?
Don't call it garbage, I will kill you. Anyway. It has nothing to do with Tails, is why Tails are like that. I have no idea. Like, the whole Mobian thing, but that's different. But, yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
You're gonna go to the bathroom, you're gonna come back, and we're gonna end the stream, probably. Because I was supposed to be done at 8. It's already 8:30. It's almost 9. We might just push till 9. I gotta figure out these tails. I gotta figure out these tails, man.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Silver may or may not be jumping into the chat right now. I just told him that we were talking about him on stream.
He probably won't. It's like midnight for him.
It's like
right
1:30 for him.
I thought it was 4 hours ahead of us. Yeah, well,
I thought it was 5.
Might be 5. Probably is 5. So if that's not connected.
Oh yeah. Silver just goes, oh, with 3 question marks. He's totally gonna.
Oh.
So, guys, if you're ready to hear a tired British man that sounds like he's over the age of 50 when really he's in his early 20s, Silver might be here soon.
Maybe. Actually, wait. So that turns that, but it's not actually connected to anything.
Yeah, because I remember last stream I was at a wedding, but like I watched it back. And Silver was like really weird sounding.
He wasn't tired at that point. He just had like a frog in his throat or something like that. He was going through some sort of sickness deal.
I thought you were about to say he's going through puberty.
Why would I say that? Why is it the things that very conveniently is the stuff that you would say? I'm saying all of a sudden.
Well, maybe it's because that's what I'm thinking. That's how I would have finished that sentence. I'm just pushing myself onto other people because I'm toxic like that, Rodolus. I'm toxic.
Why you gotta be toxic, though, man? Why can't you just spread love and not hate? Why is it always gotta be hate?
No, Rodolus. Here's the thing. I spread loving hate. Hate that people love to hear.
That is not a thing. You know it isn't a thing. I know it's not a thing.
You don't think people can love hating something? Have you seen the Disney brand?
Yeah, I mean, people be talking about Disney like they dogs, but then also watch every single thing that they make. Like, so like, I hate it, but I'm gonna watch it anyway, because I'm weak-willed.
See, Rodolus, I'm the Disney of this live stream.
I feel like that's a weird thing, connection to make.
I'm taking Spider-Man. I'm losing him.
Yeah, you're losing Spider-Man. Excuse me. What are people saying in the chat, if anything?
Let's see here. After Spyro left, I lost interest. So after I left, I lost interest. Let's see here. Having a whole lot of fun. That's great. Also, there. Also, go to the head go to the herd of the soda stream thinking of getting it. Don't know what that is. Maximum says it freaks me out like I swore it was just a single tail split at the base. Garolo said, or no, Toxic Waste Gun. Wow, not a lot has happened. I just thought.
Tails is a genetic mistake, but as far as the plain carbonated, my fruit juices to make my own
Big
soda.
Box says, as far as plain carbonated, my fruit juices make my own soda. Whatever that means.
Talking about Tails being a mutant still?
No. I
Maximum
wasn't
said,
roasting
I
Dylan.
wasn't roasting Dylan. It's just an inside joke that Tails is trapped inside his garbage. All right, or garage,
Okay.
not garbage. Big Box says, well, if you ever seen Homestuck, there was it's a thing as loving hate, and then Garolo says too soon, probably to my Spider-Man comment. And after what Big Box says, if Sony continues the whole Spider-Man thing, now that we're on a Spider-Man rant, I'm a huge Spider-Man fanboy, so we're just gonna keep talking about this now until
I'm a Spider-Man fanboy.
I don't think anyone's
not as much as me. You don't love the character as much as I do, Jessica. But like, basically,
nuts.
what?
Don't engage Cryo in a Spider-Man conversation.
Listen here, you little turd.
What I'm trying to say.
That was like 100 to 0.
0 to 100. Real quick. Oh no, I see first.
And yeah, if Sony continues the Tom Holland Spider-Man, if they even can do that, but if Sony did that, I want the next Spider-Man film to either be titled Spider-Man Too Close to Home or Spider-Man Homestuck. Stuck at home. Spider-Man Stuck at Home or Stay at Home.
Stay at home Spider-Man. Alright.
Like, Spider-Man, what are some other titles? Spider-Man, Homesick?
Far from owned. No idea.
Far from owned. Spider-Man,
This is what's getting me, this whole part here, where these...
Spider-Man No Place Like Home.
Object mode.
Spider-Man Home Run. That's gonna be the baseball episode of the anime. Alright, Garolo, Spider-Man Can't Go Home.
Not bad.
That's good.
Not
Spider-Man
bad.
Homeless. I'm liking these.
What is keeping this here?
I remember when the first time I heard about the whole Spider-Man or Sony Disney split thing happening a few
was
days
like
ago.
a week ago.
I was just
I remember.
like,
when that
it was terrible. It was terrible. But like in the back of my mind, I'm just thinking. So does this mean that the Amazing Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 4 could technically still happen? Like, I know it won't, but it could.
Yeah. And that's precisely the reason they won't do it, because it's something that a fan wants.
What's
No, we
your
don't
favorite
do
one
that
in the
sort of
comic
thing
book?
around.
Okay, Big Box just said, what's your favorite one in the comic book? To me, I imagine, because I'm self-centered like that, I just imagine him talking.
I think you're the
But,
only one who cares.
like, I'm not the person to ask that, because as much as I love Spider-Man, and I could tell you specific arcs that I kind of like, I'm not, like, big in the comics. I can pinpoint, like, super huge arcs from the comics, or, like, specific issues. I'm not, like, big into, like, I don't know which person, like, I know, like, specific people, like, friggin' Todd McFarlane, and, like, you know, Brian Michael Bendis, and, like, what is it, I forgot his name. See, that's I'm not big in names and arcs and things like that. I don't follow the comics specifically. I know some of the things that are happening. I'm up to date enough to know what's kind of going on. But as far as Spider-Man goes, I follow stuff like the games, TV shows, movies, stuff like that, and a little bit of the comics. I know of the comics, and I'm knowledgeable of them to a certain degree. As far as my favorite run, I was kind of liking whatever that new guy is. This is why I'm bad at remembering names. Shows how much I care about the comics. Like the new guy, the dude that was like doing that recent Spider-Man run that started like 2017, 18, something like that. With that new run, whatever. I like that. I haven't looked into it much past like the first year or so of it, but like from what I've seen, it's really nice. I liked the what is it? Obviously the Stan Lee, Steve Ditko era of like the 60s to 80s or so. I really love those. I kind of like 90s Spider-Man to a degree. The Venom arc, like from Secret Wars to the whole Venom arc, I like that. As far as runs go, I did like the Ultimate Spider-Man comics altogether. I did like them. Stuff like that. Nick Spencer is yes, Gyaralos, you're right. Nick Spencer, that's the guy I'm thinking of. I haven't been following it, but I did see like the start of it basically, and I did like it. I could follow it or pick it up at some point. What is it? And no matter what, whether you follow the comics, games, movies, or whatever, Spectacular Spider-Man is still the best version of Spider-Man, and I'm disappointed that we'll never get to see the other 40 to 60 episodes that they had planned, and I'm still mad about that!
Try some more.
Yeah, me too.
People be talking about how they're mad that Far From Home got canceled, thanks to Disney. Well, Spectacular Spider-Man, people are still crying about that, thanks Disney.
People named Cryo are still crying about that.
People
Not saying
named
it doesn't
Cry.
mean anything.
You don't
Are
know
still
what we lost,
crying.
Rodalis. You don't know what we lost.
Guess I'm just feeling a little bit. I don't know, man. What is happening? Is it because of this stuff?
But yeah, like I love Spectacular Spider-Man. I love the '90s show is okay. Obviously Japanese Spider-Man is one of the best incarnations of the character. And then there's the 70s TV show Spider-Man from the Electric Company is pretty great. Then there's the new Spider-Man TV show, whatever that was. It's terrible. Spider-Man's like Ben 10 or something. I don't know.
Spider-Man.
Big Box says he's no ordinary kid. He's Spider-Man.
Yes.
He's got superpowers.
He got bit by a radioactive spider. This is whatever. No, I can't do it. This is what he did. Now he's got superpowers. He's no ordinary kid. He's Spider-Man.
He's Spidey Boy.
Spider Boy.
Spidey boy. Spidey boy.
Peter Boy.
Whatever a Spidey guys.
Peter Man.
Spooder-Man.
Spooder Man. Spody, Bodie, Booter Man. Boodle Dee.
Doodle da.
Tweedledee, Tweedledum. This whole thing is really stupid.
This whole
But
thing,
like,
touch your bum. What's up? It's Spider-Dumb. Okay.
A crossover with gargoyles and
Spider Bum. No, Spider Bum. Spider Bum.
Spider Bum. Spider
He was bitten
Bum.
by a radioactive hobo. That's terrible.
Spider Bum. Spider Bum. Does whatever a Spider Bum does.
No, bitten by a radioactive spider hobo, like a hobo spider. How does that exist?
That's frightening.
It
actually.
does.
It's like when a hobo gets bitten by a radioactive spider, then goes and bites somebody else, and he's a spider hobo.
No, and you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me of this time where there's like a radioactive spider like army thing. Like it was a spider army that made like a giant like person made of spiders, like or something like that. I remember something like that. It was like a bunch of spiders that combined together to form giant creatures. It's like millions of spiders.
I'll form the head. Why is it not controlled?
Imagine seeing that in a live-action movie. But like, let's see here, the crossover with Gargoyles and Spectacular Spider-Man, and it was radio play. Gargoyles? No, I remember the Jesse and Ultimate Spider-Man crossover. That happened. Let's see. Spectacular Spider-Man. Funny enough, Spider-Verse was like it teased the. Oh, by the way, spoilers for Spider-Verse. The movie's been out. Nobody cares. But like,
yeah, if you weren't gonna watch that movie, you're never gonna watch that movie.
like there are some movies where like, yeah, I can imagine not wanting, but it's like there are some movies where it's like if you haven't seen it already, that's on you.
If you haven't seen it already, you're not going to watch
Spider-Verse
it.
being Spider-Verse being an example. That is the That is the best damn Spider.
See, I still have an excuse of why I haven't seen Home yet, because it's got a re-release, so I still have time.
Oh, is it being released? Because I didn't have a chance. I didn't have a chance to see it either. So.
It's getting a re-release on I think August 29th, and it's gonna be like a director's cut with a bunch of deleted scenes, like finished deleted scenes.
Oh, so I'm gonna get the good version. Awesome.
I mean, version I saw was pretty dope. Just gonna say that.
I'm joking. I haven't even seen the original version yet. But
I'm still angry. No, I'm kidding.
Which I've wanted to. Don't get me wrong. I've just been busy.
I'm busy, all right. I don't have time to watch the Spider-Man.
I'm too busy talking about Goyles to go see Spider-Man. No one's gonna get that ref. Want to explain, Rodolus? No, you don't.
No.
Let's see here.
We have a lot of new fans that don't know about your dumb joke.
Hey, they're not dumb. They're just not funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wonder if there's a correlation or anything like that. Nope. Okay.
Raimi Trilogy's best Spider-Man, Maximum
Edition. Learn your name. Learn your fans' names, damn it.
They're not my fans, they're Raimi's fans. But a fan of Raimi is a fan of mine. That's how that works.
Hey, they're a fan of us too, so I'm counting.
A fan of Raimi's a friend of mine. Anyway.
See here.
Raimi Trilogy Best Spider-Man. I mean, that was my first one, and I mean, I enjoyed it when I was younger. I can't really.
Wait.
The
Spectacular Spider-Man
The very third one was trash. I like the first two though.
Let's see here.
Stuck like that?
Spectacular Spider-Man Gargoyles crossover. Seriously, guys, look it up. It's not a joke. I feel like that's a joke because I feel like I would know about something like that. But like, I don't know.
I mean, let's Google it real quick to confirm.
Let's see here. I was just imagining, like, you go into Google, it's like, hey Google, is the big 3-box network full of Garbo?
What is happening?
Let's see here. Spectacular. There we go.
Why is it stuck in midair? So it's like basically not attached to anything. So what does that mean? Kingdom Hearts music, baby. This is Scala et Kylo.
What? Wait. Wait a second. What? What is this getting? What? There's actually Google results for this?
Of course there is. He was telling the truth.
Trust your fans, man.
Wait. Hold on. I'm looking at this right now. Hold on.
It's interesting.
No, I don't care about Google Stadia. Get out of my...
Yes, you do. You just don't know it yet. Said Google Stadia indignantly.
Oh no, this is a tribute thing. This isn't real. Thanks, Google.
I did
There are
find,
references to Gargoyle, Spectacular Spider-Man. What? Like,
I did find something from the Gargoyles from the Gargoyles wiki page. In other words, and for one thing, Gargoyles has a wiki page, and also they have apparently lists something regarding something related to that in this particular Spider-Man. I'll DM you it real quick, actually.
okay, let's see here. I'm looking at this right now.
That version of Shrouding in the Dark Cloud's pretty awesome.
Yep.
It's just got like that synth music in there.
I'll link it. Linking in the Discord. Approve Big Box 3 Network says that's actually a good. That's actually good idea for like the sake of context to let y'all know what the hell he's looking at. I'll go ahead and put that in.
Right here.
Comics games movies chat. That seems to be the thing that makes the most sense.
So, the first non-canonical crossover with Gargoyles was performed as a radio play at the 2009 Gathering Gargoyles. 3 more radio plays, which also crossed over Young Justice, have since been written and were performed at Convergence in 2014, 2016, 2018. Alright. So they're non-canonical. It's like...
Yeah, they're non-canonical, but they apparently were.
Oh, that's weird. Huh. Oh yeah, there are references. I knew there were references to those. Same people apparently worked on this.
Also, Gargoyles has a wiki, and you wouldn't have known that unless I showed it to you. You're welcome.
I learned something new about Spider-Man today.
Oh, look at you, learning things that are new. Good job.
I still think that the funniest thing that I learned all day is that somebody put a in memorial to Tom Holland at the front of D23. That's what I was telling you about earlier. If you wanted to see something funny, somebody took a photo of Tom Holland, put it in front of the D23 freaking thing. It's like this tiny little photo, and put a bunch of tiny little candles and flowers in front of it.
I don't know what's causing this to happen. I'm kind of annoyed by it, but I don't really have time to...
Don't mind me. Just drawing some Cthulhu dragon as Rhodos would like. Because Rhodos doesn't respect my characters, I don't think. Well, he respects one of them. There's only one of my characters, not a Sonic OC thing, I'm not into that. But like, I've got this thing, just for some slight context. I'm making something right now. It's like my own series idea thing. I've been planning it out for months, and it's like this thing where there are 3 main characters, only one of which Rhodos likes to call by his actual names. The other ones Rhodos calls Cthulhu Dragon and the girl one.
And I also linked that wiki thing in the live chat for those that aren't on the Discord that are wanting the full context as to what we were talking about a minute ago.
I don't know why that's happening. I don't know why it's leaving a part of the Tales behind. Anyway, I'll figure that part out later. I don't know why, but it's a thing and I don't like it.
Thinking of fan projects though. We all have our own fan projects or whatever, not fan projects, our own real projects. Like, I've got my own series. I like to consider it my baby. I've been making it. I've been forming it. I planned it all out. It's gonna be like the MCU of freaking everything, except not really. I just love it. Rhodos, you have your own original ideas, like your creatures that you came up with back in college, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
You need to start drawing again,
Don't tell me what
Rhodos.
to
You
do,
seriously need. You can draw though, Rhodos. You never draw.
I don't.
Don't
Yes,
tell
I
me what
can't.
you cryo.
Anyway. What happened? Why is it not? Oh, right, because I didn't do the thing.
And then Josh, what's your series? You can draw, right?
I can draw stick figures, and that's about it.
So what's your series plan? Rhodos thought of I thought. What's your original series?
It's the I Can't Draw to Save My Life. This show.
It's a good show. I watch it.
I mean,
Coming to Cartoon Network.
I'm not.
And then
I'm
you
not
got
I wasn't hired to do concept art. Okay.
No, he was not.
If you want concept art, hire me.
Yeah.
I want money.
Oh, that's too bad, Cryo. I'm sorry. Sorry
You're
to
gonna
hear
bring,
that. I
like,
told you.
And if you want
what-
Speedy, who does PR, I'm your guy.
You want a
If you
speed
want
PR?
a one-man marketing team, get Josh Hodgson.
What was that?
If if you want a one-man marketing team, hire Josh Hodges.
I guess. Even though we technically have two other people.
But like, so you got I Can't Draw to Save My Life, the series, and it's Cartoon Network original. We're gonna bring back Louis C.K. and he's gonna be screaming and they'll destroy for no reason. And he's gonna be yelling about how he can't draw.
Right.
I made a whole fan fiction and I'm working on it. Well, that's great. Most of the time looked at as a bad thing. Most of the time it's a bad thing, but it can be a good thing.
What is going on here with these arms?
I mean, technically, what we're doing right now, this game, it's fan fiction.
It is.
Well, yeah, basically. It's fan fiction with a lot of people and a lot more effort.
It's fan fiction, but good.
But different.
Maybe not that. I'm not. That wasn't what I meant, but yeah.
And meanwhile, you got me with my own original ideas disconnected from this cancerous tumor we call the Sonic franchise.
Alright, just go ahead and attack
cult,
everybody.
No, I'm not attacking the people in it. I'm just saying that self is a cancerous tumor. Not that it actually is. Alright, sorry. It's not a disease, it's a cult.
Better, I suppose.
We've established this multiple times.
There's so many things I need to fix. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and call it for the evening. It's already about 9 o'clock. So, thanks everyone for coming out. Thank you to Animagination, Cryogenic Gamer, Josh Hodgson. Was there anyone in here who just left? I'm trying to think. Oh, Mega Lego Luigi, who was here. Thanks to everyone
Lego
in the chat.
My Ego EX.
Yeah, thanks to everyone in the chat. We couldn't do this without y'all. Honestly, that's probably the sappiest thing. That's probably the sappiest thing we ever said. But like, it's the fact that we got so many people
to our
liking our thing.
150 subscribers.
A little over 1,000 people. The fact we got this many people rocking with us at all is a blessing. Honestly,
Absolutely. We are appreciative of all of you.
and we love all y'all for it.
And that's not Josh trying to say bless your heart or something. Apparently that's a South thing.
Shut up. I actually legitimately mean that.
Yes, we all legitimately mean it from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you very much for watching. I have been Rodolus, and you've have been wonderful. Goodbye.